Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Football live stream of the Miami Dolphins against the New York Jets, otherwise known as the thought experiment in how delusional can a team's fan base become should they reach 6-7. Yeah, David, I saw that they they put the Miami Hurricanes in the college football playoffs instead of Notre Dame. I'm sure the Notre Dame fans are very cool, calm, collected, and reasonable about that. Surely, right? I'll go ahead and get the TV going. I should stream those Hurricanes games. Well, it depends on when they're taking place. I assume that college playoff games will also take place on Saturdays. And there's hockey games literally every single Saturday of this month. Hello, David. So yeah. What are your predictions for Dolphins Jets? So right now we've got the Sunday tickets Zen. David says Finns 51, Jets nothing.
Do a quick pregame. The memory card I ordered just came in this morning.
I see.
So
let's take a look at the other games, the other football games taking place. So Dolphins, Jets. If there's any sort of get right game for the Dolphins offense, it's against this Jets team. Steelers, Ravens. I actually believe this. I think the Steelers might get the upset over the Ravens, but I am hoping that the Ravens beats the Steelers, as the Dolphins still have a chance to have the tie break against the Steelers in our delusional 10-7 playoff run. Saints, Buccaneers, that should be a Buccaneers victory. Jacksonville could definitely beat Indianapolis today. Then you have Browns will probably crush the Titans. The Commanders probably will crush the Vikings. Seattle should take care of business in Atlanta, probably in the number one score game. Bengals might upset the Bills. Broncos should handle the Raiders easily. I'd say the Bears are going to clean house against the Packers. The Bears, I think this might be the game that cements the Bears as legitimate. They need to win that game. Rams should handle the Cardinals easily. I think the Texans' defense is good enough to get them the win over Kansas City. And of course, the Chargers and Eagles game is intriguing. If Kevin Patullo would stop shooting his own offense in the foot for 5 minutes, the Eagles would be able to win that game by multiple scores.
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. Not only is it a great holiday helper, it's a great deal too.
David says, I am stunned that they put Miami, the Hurricanes, in. You believe it's correct as we beats the Fighting Irish, but they almost never give the Canes props. Yeah, that's the second part. Not only did the Hurricanes get in, they got in instead of Notre Dame.
Yeah. Okay. We got it on the right channel. Everything is good.
No, yeah, Notre Dame fans must be livid right now.
Right. Okay.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and one of the greatest days of my life. But that day was ruined by accusations that my birds only won to sell wings. You know what they're saying out
So,
there? They're saying quarterbacks are scrambling apparently to sell eggs.
So, Rosado, you here yet? Oh, apparently, Tom Hicks, the former owner of the Rangers and the Stars, the Texas Rangers and the Dallas Stars, has died at 79. The Stars won the Stanley Cup in 1999 under his ownership. So it's 43 degrees in East Rutherford, New Jersey, but it feels like 38. Hello, Cap for Life. Yes, we are streaming. We are streaming Panthers versus Islanders later on the Hockey Channel. Hello, Cap for Life. IC6. Canes are in. Craig says the Finns continue to march into the playoffs.
Yeah. Until the Jets, we're not going to win this game, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. The Jets are wearing their rivalry jerseys. They're wearing their Gotham City jerseys, and that's what they look like. You'll get a closer look at them. Here's the return. So D. Eskridge will fall, I presume, around the 25. So Tua and the Dolphins get the ball to start.
I'm just taking care of something here.
Still looking for a spark, but the run game has been the headlining item for this team. Well, certainly, and Tua knows that for this team to have balance and to accomplish what they want to accomplish.
All right, so
the passing game now has to catch up.
see the Jets are wearing their Gotham City jerseys.
All right.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's 5 yards. That's a good start.
False start.
Wait, they gave it on us? I thought their dude moved. Oh, for friggin' hell. Oh. Okay,
wait,
so
they
reversed
changed it.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. What do you mean false start?
Yeah, that was clearly offsides by the defense. Yeah, those are not great jerseys for the Jets. So it's 1st and 5 at the 36. It is a handoff to Achan, who gets a yard at most. So
last week, 124 in the touchdown. Yeah, this is going to be the key matchup. To see A-Chance numbers in the last.
Spaceman says, which trophy would you call a cup? The Philip F. N. Schutz Trophy, aka the MLS Cup, or the Stanley Cup? Well, the Stanley Cup has an actual cup part, so
yeah,
it's up.
It's a pitch to Waddle.
Waddle,
who
finds the lane.
Go, baby.
He's going to cross the 45 of New York before going out of bounds.
That's a nice little play.
Yeah.
Well, the number one phrase that comes up when you talk about the Dolphins' offense is eye candy. Watch all the misdirection you have running.
Tell you, I think I might believe it's all rigged now.
Why?
Do you know that at least 3, if not 4, of the divisions where the teams are tied or just about tied with each other in first place, the top 2 teams play each other twice in the last 5 weeks?
Oh, here's
There goes
Achan.
Oh,
he
for
stays
friggin'
on his
hell.
feet and crosses the fifth.
Oh my God, are you kidding
It's a
me?
almost
No.
a touchdown.
Almost.
What a run by
My
Achan.
God, that might be the worst tackling I've ever seen.
A 40-yard run for Achan, and just one more missed tackle separates that from a touchdown. Look at
Like, how do they not get him down there? Look at
that's
this.
3 different Jets players, and he escaped all of them. All of them. So now it's 1st and goal.
All right, come on, get into Waddle.
They
I can use the touchdown.
1st and goal at the 3. Tua back to pass.
Oh my God.
He's gonna throw. It is
Touchdown,
caught.
Waddle.
Waddle
Yes.
touchdown.
All right.
All right.
I'll take the points.
I can work with that. I mean, Achan just gave me 40.
Yeah.
A 40-yard run.
Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
That was fast. Jeez.
Tua took the hit
Tua took the hit.
and actually threw an accurate pass to an open receiver.
Right.
Progress. 3 rush, 1 pass, 69 yards, 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
That was horrible defense by the Jets.
Kick is up and it's good. Dolphins take the 7-0 lead. Not even 3 minutes into the game.
I'll be right back.
Positive Raven is here with the
Hey, buddy.
penguin emoji.
He's got some money on the phone.
You do? Sweet. So we got the early touchdown. Now it's going to be interesting to find out if the Dolphins defense remains as dominant as it has in the past couple of weeks. David says we were talking earlier about toughest championships to win. I add downhill skiing to that list along with a surf contest called the Eddie Ico. Just started. It's held in 20-foot or bigger waves.
Nothing more important than family. And the family we met along the way.
Scotiabank Arena was packed with Habs fans last night. Yeah, the Habs beat the Leafs 2-1 in overtime. Of course, that game had to go to overtime because a quarter of every hockey game this season has to go to overtime.
Looks like that on the best gift ever for everyone. At Best Buy, Switch 2 is it going to flip? It's messed up.
Get great deals on club gifts for everyone at Best Buy.
I didn't eat lunch. I gotta eat something.
You didn't eat lunch.
No, I've been busy streaming all morning while you were sleeping. Huh? Okay.
The NFL on
Puppy.
CBS is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Okay.
Yeah, what was the 11 o'clock pre-game stream about? And you did a separate one
No,
for
it
the
was the 11 o'clock, like, instead of the noon stream, which is the regular Panther stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, I was the members for this channel. I do a pregame stream for the Dolphins.
New Jersey, and what a start. I guess we were going to take the football, win the coin toss, and take the ball. That's
All right, so here's the kick.
what a start for Mike McDaniel's offense. With Waddle and Achane providing the spark. Here's Isaiah Williams crosses the 30.
All right, well, the Jets got a good return. They reached the 40.
This is going to be like the Panther game last night. No defense.
37 yards. So here comes Tyrod Taylor. No doubt as he makes.
Remember, Trey is starting two different Jets receivers against you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shake over. So the Vikings actually got the early 7-0 lead against the Commanders. Tyrod Taylor back to pass, and he's just gonna throw it away. Who was that number 8 who got stiff arms and did not get the sack? So Adonai Mitchell, number 15, and John Mechie the third are the two.
Is that who Trey is starting?
Yes, that's number 15 and number 3.
And that 52-yard bomb down the field, and John Mechie, really the last 3 games.
They were key components of the Jets' victory over the Falcons. 2nd and 10, handoff. Breece Hall gets 3 yards.
Jets rush game that is number 7, number 7, I should say, in the NFL with what they've done right from the start. Again, all the instability, the QB carousel.
I'll give the Jets this much. Those do look like jerseys a team from Gotham City would wear. They're just as dark as that city. So it's 3rd and 7. Tyrod Taylor will throw the completion end. That is Rasul Douglas preventing the completion, which would not have been enough for the first down anyway. So it's 4th and 7. We forced a 3 and out.
It is amazing how much the effort on this team has changed after they fired Greer.
It's almost like they have hope for the future or something.
Yep. It's just incredible.
Tennessee has the early 7-0 lead against Cleveland.
Yeah, I picked them to win that game.
I figured Cleveland's defense would be enough to give them a victory there. So here's the punt, and it'll be down.
He can't do that.
He can't do that. You sure about that?
He went into the end zone. Wait, is that going to count? I thought if he goes into the end zone and comes back. Like, I thought he couldn't go into the end zone and come back out and down it like that.
Spaceman Sports says it felt like they played at Center Belmore and Scotiabank Arena. He's referring to the Montreal versus Toronto game from last night, where apparently Habs fans started Olay chants in Toronto.
That's funny.
That's a conflict of interest. And how do your fees work? Let me explain. In Fisher, we have a transparent fee structured so we do better when you do better. The Fisher investments were clearly different.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I want to have for you.
6 kids.
6.
Pick 6.
Wait, do we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2.
So what are your predictions for? I guess we are going to be stuck at our own 1-yard line.
I guess so.
Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unmatched Evo's gate while taking a selfie.
Our special teams hasn't been exactly great over the past couple of games.
Checking all state first was really smart. Not checking Evo's gate, though, not smart. At least I checked all state first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
The best gifts are
All right, so
family sale with 30% off.
I wish, there weren't so many commercials.
It is football.
Can earn even more star money on more top brands at Macy's Friends and Family going on now.
Here we have Minimus perpetuus, also known as the creature of habit. Though he tries to maintain his physique, diet and exercise are no match for his genetics.
Same old, same old.
But what's this? Exploring weight loss treatment through hymns instead of fighting the forces of nature. And he's completed an online intake.
David says Finn's 51, Jet 0 still possible.
Evolve your care for weight loss, sexual health, hair loss, and more. Start today at hymns.com. New CBS Thursday.
Ready to decorate? I'd known I would have worn my sexy elf costume. There is a cost to telling the truth.
Jesus Christ, how many commercials?
We have a problem. Giving up is not an option. He's on to us.
Matlock is all new CBS Thursday.
I feel like it's been 5 minutes of commercials already.
Here we go.
After replay since the kicking team player did not reestablish back in
Oh, yeah.
therefore it was a touchback. First down,
All right, so it's a touchback. So they were looking at review. Yeah, you can't step out of bounds.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So it's a touchback. So we're at the 20. Tua will it's play action. And he passes to
There we go.
Dolchich. Dolchich will get at least 20 yards on that catch and run.
Did you put Waller in?
No. Baltimore with the 3-0 lead over Steelers. Jacksonville with a 7-0 lead over Indy. The Saints with the 7-0 lead over Tampa Bay. No, Roma Dunze is out. So I had to put Terry McLaurin in my flex spots.
I see.
He's going up against the Vikings, who have been a floundering. Cincinnati with the early 7-0 lead over Buffalo. 1st and 10 at the 43. Handoff to Jalen Wright, who gets about 6 yards. Or 7.
This offense right now, this run game, it's unstoppable. And they completely, I don't want to say they caught the Jets off guard, because if you've been watching film, you know what this offense is capable of. But right now, they are throwing the first.
So in the first 7 games, look at the difference between the rushing yards, the giveaways, the 3-and-out percentage, the total yards per game. 2nd and 3.
Now what are we doing?
And we called a timeout.
Unbelievable.
We'll break back in 30 seconds after this from Progressive Insurance.
He's just been really distant lately. Maybe he's scared of commitment or getting hurt. What do you think? Yeah, totally. Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up, listen.
If only there were backups in real life.
Go.
But at least there's Progressive.
All right, so it'll be 2nd and 3 when we return to the field.
Not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix it.
Oh, you can always count on Sundays right through the postseason with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. 2nd and 3, Miami. After they have to run a timeout.
So 2nd and 3. Tua back to pass. He throws. It'll be caught by Darren Waller.
There we go.
A pickup of 13. David believes that Ravens and Steelers is pretty much a playoff game. Yeah, both teams are tied at. Both teams are tied at 6.
They played the last game of the year too.
Bears-Packers is also a crucial game today.
They play again in 2 weeks. That's what I was talking about. The teams there at the top are actually going to be playing each other twice.
1st and 10, it is play action. Tua will throw it downfield, and there's Waddle. And he goes out of bounds around the New York 15-yard line.
So Tua is going to play the role of actually on target Tua today.
Atlanta with a 3-0 lead over Seattle. Well, I've got Seattle's defense, so I need Seattle to continue to hold Atlanta. I need Seattle to continue to hold Atlanta to field goals and nothing else. David says, I'm pleasantly surprised by the Bears after Finn's they're my team. Ben Johnson was the right choice for new head coach. Here's a pitch to Achan. Achan will...
My
He
God,
gets the touchdown. It's beautiful.
Oh, my God. The Jets are bad.
Yes, I think you might have underestimated just how terrible the Jets are right now. And there's Achan with the, what is that, a celebration of Kumbaya?
Yeah.
So Bucky Irving just had a 24-yard reception touchdown to tie the game between the Buccaneers and Saints 7-7. There is a Jets player injured. Looks like one of the tackles.
Rushing touchdown of the season. He's been a touchdown machine.
7th rushing touchdown of the season for Devon Achan.
Good grief.
James Play says, brother, I'm so happy Daniel Jones is down bad.
You don't even have a scoreboard.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you're waiting for the extra point. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for the extra point.
Okay, never mind. My bad.
David says the Jets are like, that number 1 pick is mine.
Oh, man, they better hope Tennessee wins some games if they think they're getting that pick.
The Saints would have to win games too.
How many?
The Saints are 2-10.
The Titans have only won 8 games.
Yeah. My point is the Jets would have to overtake both of them.
Yeah.
Craig says the Finns have a fairly stout running game. Yeah, well, Devon Achan is arguably one of, if not the most explosive rusher in the league right now. I mean,
yeah, it sucks that we started off so badly this year. It's been like a whole different team. As soon as they fired Greer, it's like they all just it's fairly obvious that they started playing a lot better once they got rid of Greer.
Calling them, I'm waiting to put the banner back up until after the extra point attempt.
Yeah.
How are we mathematically closer to a wild card spot than the Cowboys?
Well, there's a lot. I mean, even the Lions may not make the playoffs in the NFC.
Well, the Lions saved their season most likely with the Lions with the win over the Cowboys.
Right. But they still wouldn't be in right now. They still got to win in some games to get some help.
All right, here we are.
Is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Acura.
Johnny says, I blame the NFC West.
Yeah.
So Tyler Barron has to be assisted off the field. He actually is a rookie from Miami, Florida. So Riley Patterson going for the extra points. Kick is up. It's good. Dolphins winning 14-0 with 8:48 to go in the first.
They're not going to go back to commercial again, are they?
Just a 30-second commercial. It isn't even halfway through the first quarter yet.
Know. Ridiculous. I mean, the Jets are bad.
Yeah.
Well, I anticipated a good game, being that, Dolphins Jets is almost always a hard fought, close game no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, last year we had that overtime epic between the two teams that I did not get to watch because I was at my mom's.
That's right.
I came home literally just as overtime ended.
Yeah.
So here's the kick, and it will be kneeled for a touchback.
A couple of big games around the NFL. Let's get our first NFL Today update across the Hudson to Mr. Adam Shine.
Mr. Spiro Adidas, Mr. Adam Archuleta, it's 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers. First rushing touchdown.
How do you let 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers score a rushing touchdown against you? Ravens, we need you to win that game because of the delusional wild card advantage we could have over the Steelers.
Oh, we're not getting in the playoffs. Even if you finish 10-7, the number of teams would have to choke up their seasons.
1st and 10, Tyrod Taylor, quick throw. That is Taylor, the tight end's gain of. Yeah.
After that Browns game, Mike McDaniel met with his captains, his leadership council.
Well, the Steelers are probably going to do everything in their power to win because that was a horrible loss they had against Buffalo. It broke the fan base. So it's 2nd and 4 at the 26. So it's 7-3 Steelers over Ravens. Hand off to Breece Hall, and he gets destroyed at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 4.
These guys are going to get McDaniel. He's going to stay.
Well, yeah. Essentially, Greer got the axe because all of his issues as GM finally were too much to ignore. Right. And McDaniel was essentially given the rest of this season to either get the team back under his control or get the axe himself. 3rd and 4, Taylor will throw. It is intercepted.
Oh, he dropped it.
Did he drop it?
I think he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it.
So that would be what Tyrell Dodson.
Went into the end zone. You didn't even catch it.
The ruling on the field's incomplete. He got it.
He caught it.
He
it
caught
never
it.
Hit the ground.
It never hit the ground.
It never hit the ground.
That's an interception.
Yep.
Tyrell Dodson held the ball between his legs. That is an interception.
Yep. Damn.
Did McDaniel have to throw the challenge flag for that?
I mean, I guess so. Either way.
That's an... So McDaniel had to throw the challenge flag. Yeah. That clearly, by every definition, that is an interception.
Yep.
That ball never touches the ground once.
Good job. My God, this is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
I should pick the Dolphins to lose to the Jets more often.
I mean, I still want the Dolphins to take it in to make it 21-0. Because,
oh yeah,
you know,
how about to help us both out? We get an Achane, an Achane pass to Waddle. You get points if Achane throws a touchdown pass.
Yeah, but it's only 4 points as opposed to 6.
Yeah, but you're already in the playoffs. Pitch it to Achane, who finds Waddle open in the back of the end zone.
Well, we don't have Ben Johnson or Dan Campbell.
Let me introduce you to a man called Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Are you insinuating that McDaniel wouldn't try to do some crazy shit like that?
Well, McDaniel, usually it's...
How about if it's a pitch to Achane and then it's a bubble screen to Waddle who runs it in for a touchdown? You believe that now?
Yeah, that's a bit more likely. Although that means...
How about if the snap goes over to his head and Achane gets to it and then dumps it off to Waddle who runs it in for a touchdown? That's even more realistic.
Well, I think under only certain circumstances does it count as a passing touchdown.
If he recovered a fumble and passed it, it's still a pass.
Yeah, but it'd have to be like a forward pass from that
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. Yeah, that would suck if it was a bubble screen. No, bubble screens still count as pass completions. But you might be right. Is it a pitch or is it a forward pass? It's a good point, Kyle. That's a good question. Wouldn't that suck if it was a bubble screen and then HN didn't get anything for you? You're in the playoffs anyway. You don't need the points. Why am I even trying to help you?
No surprise, the call on the field was overturned, and Tyrell Dodson with a really good play to get that interception. Yeah. And that's why he was celebrating, because...
Yeah, that's why. He knew.
So now it's 1st and 10 for Miami. So we get the ball at the Jets' 29-yard line. So Tua will pitch it to HN. HN will get about 6-7 yards. I mean, right there, the ball never touches the ground. I'm surprised the refs missed it on the first replay.
Well, it did look like he had to pick it up off the ground in full speed.
So now it's 2nd and 3 at the 23. Tua will hand it off to Darren Waller, who gets the first down. Wow, you want to hand the ball to Darren Waller, eh? Like, that sort of physicality, like, you'd give Ollie Gordon the run for his money.
The offensive line refuses to block for Ollie Gordon.
Well, they wanted to make sure HN got to 1,000 rushing yards. So it's 1st and 10 at the 19 of New York. Did we just commit false starts? So Cleveland got a field goal. It's still a 7-0 Minnesota lead at the start of the second quarter. I hope Terry McLaurin isn't getting blanked. So now it's 1st and 15 at the 24. Tua will play action and simply toss the ball to Dulcich, who gets about 6 yards. You know, that's a decent way to set us up for 2nd and long.
I mean, you can never go wrong throwing it to the guy with the long hair and the mustache.
Cincinnati already has the 14-3 lead over Buffalo. I actually, I
wonder if Cincinnati thinks I guess they still think they might be able to win that division.
Well, yeah, the Ravens and Steelers are tied at 6-6.
Right.
Although it's highly unlikely. 2nd and 9. Play action. Tua throw the ball to a wide open Dulcich. Dulcich will get us to 1st and goal at the 5.
This is wild.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we've been on the opposite end of playing like this several times this season. I mean, I know the Jets are not good, but good God, they didn't show up for this game at all. I don't think I've ever seen a game, Jets-Dolphins, where the Jets didn't show up to play. I don't care what the records are.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is absurd.
1st and goal at the 5. Get it right,
Waddle.
CBS Sports Scorebug.
Waddle. Oh,
it's a Malik Washington who is going to get tackled after a gain of 2.5. That was a good play design, but he just met the defenders right there.
Trying to get Waddle another touchdown.
David says it's odds. Panthers Plus about a full minute ahead of you guys, but Paramount Plus, where you watch the Dolphins, is like 30 seconds behind you.
Huh.
So it looks like Jacksonville just took the 14-7 lead over Indy on a Jacoby Myers touchdown.
A lot of touchdowns in the first quarter of these games.
So it's 2nd and goal at the 2. Julian Hill in motion, but it's hands to Jalen Wright's touchdown. Easiest touchdown of the day.
Hey, man, you got bagged.
What'd you say?
You got bagged. That should be H-hands. This is going to be 21-0.
It's not even the end of the first quarter, is it? I mean, no one is there aside from Oliver.
The Jets are just not even playing. Look at the body language on these guys. Like,
you might as well have Bane rig the field with explosives and save the Jets from this misery. Here's the extra point. It is good. So 21-0 Dolphins with almost 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
David's prediction of 51-0 is looking surprisingly.
Yeah, his prediction looking better than mine.
What was your prediction?
17-16 Jets.
Yep, we've already scored more than that.
Now here's the question I have for you, Kyle. What are you gonna get? What happens if the Dolphins blow this game? What happens in Kyle's world if the Dolphins blow this game?
Will I get to set aside any remaining delusions about Dolphins playoffs? Sports Short says, let's go. This is feeling like the Fins versus Broncos games from a few years ago.
Yeah, good point.
Well, let's see. We've already gotten 3 touchdowns. We would need another 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, another 7, yeah.
Craig says, save some for next game. The Jets will be eliminated if they lose this game, by the way.
I think the Jets are eliminated.
Well, I looked up NFL playoff scenarios, and the Jets' loss mathematically eliminates them. So, you mind giving me some water?
Okay. These have gone up to $8.50, by the way.
So, Colin says just wait until they play in. We're
gathered here today to witness a baptism.
Just wait until they play in the cold on Monday night versus the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers are going to be... It's the first game with 21 points in the first quarter for the Dolphins since October 25th, 2015 versus Houston. Just over 10 years since the last time we had this many points in the first quarter. Wouldn't that have been Tannehill still playing for the Dolphins at that point?
I think so.
Brady Cook is already played.
God.
They put in Brady Cook. This is his first career, and he's a rookie.
They always so did, what's his name? The guy you laughed at.
Brock Purdy. But
just
that was because of injury.
Yeah, but just don't laugh at this kid. Okay? He's in our division, Kyle.
and he has a Brady in his name.
Okay,
I cannot
don't
laugh.
at this
I
kid.
cannot laugh at anyone with a Brady in their name.
No.
Sports Short says, just looked it up. In the Finns versus Broncos game, it was 14-7 after the first quarter. Tony Pollard just had a 65-yard rushing touchdown.
Jeez.
It's a handoff to Breece Hall, and he will get 9 yards. Tennessee already is a 14-3 lead over Cleveland. Oh, Tyrod Taylor did get injured. He has a groin injury. Are we sure that's not just the injury they made up to get Tyrod off the field?
Probably.
So Brady Cook, the undrafted rookie from Missouri, in the game, 2nd and 1. He just hands off the ball to Breece Hall, and Breece Hall will lose a yard unless forward progress gave him the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
so it's 3rd and 1. Matthew Judon isn't wearing his orange sleeves. It's very cursed. He is wearing the orange gloves, but usually he's had the orange sleeves.
Right.
So it's 3rd and 1. Jets still looking for their first down of the game. It's
my
incomplete.
God, another almost.
It's another 3-and-out. Rasul Douglas wishes he could have intercepted that.
Yeah, he was seeing 6.
Yeah. At the very least, another drive starting deep in Jets territory. So, Anthony Weaver, you have to give him credit because he must have figured his ass was on the line too if McDaniel was going to get canned. So the Dolphins defense has been a massive factor for how we managed to win against the Commanders and Saints. God, the Steelers game, Monday night's game against the Steelers is going to be so FUBAR, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scan to shop the most wonderful holiday gifts with Macy's Gift Guide today. Happy holidays to all. Nice to have you with us on this crisp 40-degree winter's day.
So it's 1st and 10, 2:07 to go in the first. Depending on how quickly this drive goes, we could score again before the quarter ends. Tua will hand the ball off to Achane. Achane will fall after only getting a yard or so. I am noticing that Greg Dulcich appears to be the tight end getting more targets and catches.
He's good.
Well, Darren Waller has been out for so long. Tua so far is 7 of 7 for 84 yards and a touchdown. So 2nd and 8, Tua back to pass. He throws. That is caught by Waddle. It'll set up about 3rd and 2 around the 20. So 6-0 versus Jets. 0-7 record in games below 46, which is today. So it's now 3rd and 2. Which play do you run? I think this might be how many 3rd downs have we had in this game? Tua back to pass. He throws. It is dropped. It was intended for Darren Waller.
Jeez, man. Waller was over there by himself. That was kind of greedy.
Spiro, can you please ask Arch to stop diminishing the cold on the field? My sources say that you guys have 4 space heaters out there.
So Jordan Mason just had a 8-yard rushing touchdown to give the Vikings a 14-0 lead over the Commanders. So here's our first punt of the day from Jake Bailey. The broadcast is a master of jinxing because Tua threw his first incompletion. Are you kidding me? The Jets are going to return this punt for the touchdown.
Wow.
Wow. Isaiah Williams returns the punt for a touchdown.
Good job, Dolphins.
In their first game against the Dolphins, he had that muffed kickoff, and in that fair catch, he was waved after that game, went back on the
Poor Jake Bailey.
Yeah.
God, his ankles ripped from his feet.
Sensational. He has been incredible. What a story. What a
Jeez.
redemption story.
Well, there goes 51 to
There
nothing.
goes 51 to nothing.
Excellent all season. Strikes again. Boy, you saw Chris Banjo.
And the extra point is good, so it's now 21 to 7.
Jeez.
Their special teams have been just sensational this season with all the losing and all the frustrations. And Isaiah Williams, guy trying to play himself into the mix here with this Jets team, giving them the shot in the arm that they so desperately needed.
Well, they're special teams. I mean, this is their fourth touchdown, special teams touchdown
So-
of the season. You know, they were number one coming.
Yeah, that was not ideal, Dad.
That was less than ideal because now we're just 1-2 or pick six away from it being a basically new game.
This unit has been the one thing that has been.
Maybe next time on 3rd and 2, just keep driving the ball, stop getting greedy.
78 yards, punt return touchdown.
Jeez, that's stupid.
Quickly making a name for himself on this Jets coaching staff. And boy, all the coaches talk about special teams for this reason right here. Team looks dead in the water, and a play like that quickly turns the momentum for Aaron Glenn and the Jets.
Spaceman Sports asks, where's Mrs. Jaws?
She's upstairs.
Jets hoping that swing can stem the tide.
Okay, here's the kick return. D. Eskridge will cross the 30.
Across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. It's a return of 20
So-
yards. Spiro and Arch welcoming you back to the booth. So Jets, but it looked like they were down and out.
Looks like Buffalo, I think, got a touchdown in the 2-point conversion.
It always seems like their special teams come through with a big play. Now, here's the question: their defense, up until that last drive, has been on their heels the entire football game. Can they step up?
Daniel Jones has left the Colts game on a non-contact injury.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. So 1st and 10 at the 33 for Tua and the Dolphins. Tua play action. Quick throw.
Did he catch it? Oh,
Waddles, according to the officials, did not catch the ball.
it's these simple little passes where the dude is just open and
No,
Tua
that's
can't get him the ball.
Daniel says, happy Sunday. Hey, everyone.
Hey, buddy.
On the in cut by his receiver, whether it's Waddle or Tyreek Hill, who's on injured reserve, and that has been in the past the bread and butter of this Dolphins offense. That time they just.
All right, so 2nd and 10.
Kind of shocking with two struggles leading into today. That has been one of the most accurate passes in NFL history.
Tua back to pass. He will look. He throws to HN. HN has room to get the first down.
First down.
Gets about 13 yards.
And that's the end of the quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter.
Okay.
Khalil Shakir looks like was the one who scored for the Bills. So the Colts season might have be falling apart at the seams.
Yeah, no joke.
Doesn't the Daniel Jones injury mean that the
Who's their backup?
wouldn't it still be Anthony Richardson?
I don't know. I guess maybe. Wasn't he hurt?
David says, "Damn special teams screwing up my 51-0 score." Alrighty then, so we just now reached the second quarter. There's been so many touchdowns that the majority of other games who started at the same time are well into the second quarter right now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Panther game went late yesterday. This one will probably go late.
This is the fragrance destination.
Uber Eats knows whenever you watch football, you get hungry. And look, a buy one, get one 10-piece McDonald's Chicken McNuggets deal on Uber Eats just as your cravings hit.
Yeah, if the Bills should lose today against the Bengals, it probably will be kissing the any hope for division goodbye.
Oh, I think the Patriots are going to end up with the top seed in the AFC.
Well, yeah, they're the only team that doesn't randomly lose to a lesser opponent any given week.
Yeah.
Bungles up 14-11.
The man who was injured for the Jets, that has become a starter now.
Icy says, "Hey, Kyle and Jaws, would you guys be interested in joining my fantasy hockey league next year?"
Kyle might. I just don't know if I have the time.
HN gets a yard.
I can barely keep up with the once a week, remembering to make the moves on the football team.
Well, that's my concern too, is I would have to. We've had
you
an average.
You remember to do this stuff. Half the time it's 5 minutes before kickoff. I'm like, oh crap, that's right, my fantasy team.
David says, "Kyle, a fantasy crusher."
Yeah.
James says, "What are the Titans doing? I thought they wanted to tank. They're winning 14-10. Tua back to pass on 2nd and 9. It is almost intercepted.
Where the hell's he throwing it?
Darren Waller was the intended receiver. It was tipped. It got tipped.
Okay, I was going to say that looked wildly inaccurate.
It was just a great defensive play.
Oh my God, they don't have any interceptions the whole year?
How do the Jets have no interceptions? Broadcast is really trying to jinx Tua now. Wasn't enough to ruin his perfect completions through the game.
Oh my God.
3rd and 9.
Where's he? He's not open. And why did we stop running the ball?
James says, "Is it me or do we not trust the Ravens? I picked Steelers to win." Yeah, I can't trust the Ravens. Lamar and Keen Henry have forgotten how to play.
And we just talked about the linebackers who are a little bit thin. That secondary is fairly thin as well.
You know, Dolphins, it'd be very unwise of you to squander a 21-0 lead.
What was the lead we almost squandered last week? Was it 16-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for our next trick, we'll squander 21-0.
Yeah, we're averaging like 8 yards a carry, and we are throwing over the middle.
Yeah, why are we not just running the ball?
No artificial flavors, colors, or additives cost more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Let's see. You are just barely beating Trey right now.
Oh,
Well, Jalen Waddle has gotten you 14
that's
points.
good.
Derrick Henry has gotten you 12 yards.
Oi.
How's my game going?
Learn more about Celebrity Cruises' latest offers.
Devon H. Hand's already given me almost 15 points.
Jeez.
This holiday, Mom uses Chewy to save up to 40% on gifts that Hunter loves hunting down. For low prices, for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
I was born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. Now, with Bimzelx, I'm back to clearer skin.
Boy, Rosado, he got eliminated from the playoffs already. He chose the Bills defense this week against Cincinnati.
Liver problems and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections to prevent liver problems.
Jacksonville has taken the 21-7 lead over Indy. Steelers still beating Ravens 7-3. Saints, Buccaneers. Tyler Shough just threw an interception. So the Buccaneers are now inside the New Orleans 30. Commanders losing 14-0 to the Vikings. Titans beating the Browns 14-10. Bengals beating the Bills 14-11. Seahawks Falcons tied at 3. First and 10. It's Breece Hall will get about 6 yards. Daniel Jones is out with an Achilles injury.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh no. Indiana Jones has fallen. I repeat, you can tell that body language.
Yep.
Indiana Jones has fallen. I repeat, Indiana Jones has fallen. And you have to bring out the rifle for the Colts that just injured its leg. Did Breece Hall just get the and Travis Etienne? That's the 28-yard rushing touchdown.
Who's the backup? Is it Anthony Richardson?
It's got to be Anthony Richardson. How is Baker doing? He's doing all right. Is Chop Robinson playing?
It's a good question. I haven't seen him, but that doesn't mean he's not playing.
Oh, they did not give the Jets the first down there. It's 3rd and 1.
I haven't seen Chop. I don't see him on the field right now, I don't think. But
let's see him.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh, it's a fumble.
He dropped the snap, I thought, whatever it was.
That's right. It's Brady Cook.
Yeah.
So we've got the stop. Yay.
Yeah, he just screwed up the snap.
So the Jets still do not have a first down in this game.
No.
Let's see, Sally. He wasn't even on the injury report. He must be playing. All right, here's the punt return.
Look out behind you.
Malik will cross the 40. Okay, offense, just get back to just feed the ball to Achane. So IAC says it's absolutely heartbreaking for Daniel Jones with the year he was having.
Yeah.
And rookie Riley Leonard is in for the Colts. He apparently
boy.
played for the Irish.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Man,
The
there
Col-
goes that. There goes that. That's one team that could choke away a wild card spot. It's all coming together for the Dolphins.
Sports Shorts next says next week versus Pittsburgh could be a snow game with temperatures at 20 degrees forecasted.
Nice, that's great. That's not on my forecast, and we ain't that far from Pittsburgh. Let's see.
The Buccaneers now have a 10-7 lead over the Saints. Steelers with a 10-3 lead over the Ravens.
We're supposed to have snow here next Saturday. Wow, like a lot of snow.
When?
Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday?
That's this. Well, today's what? Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Why is it? Hold on a second. Let me refresh. That doesn't look right. No. That's weird. No, but they do say Monday's supposed to be high at 29, low at 24. But I don't see any snow. There's nothing, no precipitation in our forecast at all. But that don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? We could wake up tomorrow morning and it'd be a blizzard and they don't even have it on the weather. Because where we live off the bay, our weather is just like, it's a roll of the Yahtzee dice. Tomorrow's going to be actually colder than today. This is so much colder than normal. Like tomorrow, the high is only 32, low at 22. I got to go get my blood drawn tomorrow. I got to make sure I have that taken care of.
Well,
right.
That is a beautiful lights display at the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. So it's 1st and 10 at our own 41. Let's get back to scoring touchdowns, shall we? To a quick
Why can't we just run the ball, Mike? Why do we have to try these dumbass little trick plays when we've got the best running back in the league and he's terrorizing them?
Well, maybe it's to activate the MetLife trap card and keep injuring Jets players. They're falling like flies out there.
Why won't he just run the ball? This guy is so maddening with his play calling.
2nd and 12.
Since the trade of Sauce Gardner, and right now the obvious concern with Aaron Glenn about to come onto the field, we'll step aside.
Good grief. There are so many injuries. This game's not going to be over until 4:30.
I know.
Into a concrete box. And 30 seconds later, that man is lying dead. Okay, you're freaking me out now. This goes way beyond normal police work. A perfectly impossible crime. Oh, God. Not good. We must discover what this locker with the wolves is on it.
There's some Scooby-Doo stuff going on here.
Patelron says, what's with this offensive explosion from Miami?
McDaniel is trying to undo it with this play calling here. I'll tell you that. I mean, the Jets were bad the first quarter. What says that?
Hey, Patelron, thank you for
Patel.
the 2.
Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated,
you.
bud.
Says Miami will play Texas A&M at noon on December 20th. Stream it. What day of the week is the 20th?
Look out for these stickers to find great deals on vehicles backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can start.
I think that's a Saturday.
Years to come. Get 0.9% APR for
It's
plus 1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged.
It is a Saturday. Yeah, that's.
I know the Panthers. What time is that game?
I think that's an evening game. All of the Saturdays this December are Panthers evening games.
So yeah, but what time is the football game?
Noon.
And on the 20th?
Yeah.
Yeah, we play 7 o'clock on the 19th, and then we play 6 o'clock on the 20th. So maybe we could do that. I'll make Kyle do it. But just nobody can blame us if they lose. It's not our fault if what happened to the Marlins when we streamed happens to the Hurricanes.
I'll actually have to talk to you. I've been meaning to talk to you about the Saturdays. The Saturdays this December, because that's the one day of the week I think Grace has free, and I was hoping.
Oh, all right, well, I mean, yeah, now's not the time to talk about it. I can figure it out.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 12. We hand off to Jalen. So now you decide to run the ball.
We're gonna run the ball.
And he got about 5 yards, so it'll be 3rd and long.
Some of the key missing pieces. Brownlee got to put on IR this week. Tony Adams is out with that groin injury.
Ghost Slayer says, "Hey Kyle and Jaws, so Dolphins are killing it against the Jets, but Vegas can't have their bets pay out, so McDaniel has to let the Jets cover the spread. Go Jets, go." Hello, JC. Telron says, "I am so happy and surprised the Canes didn't get screwed and made the playoffs. 3rd and 6. Tua back to pass. He is going to get sacked.
He got obliterated.
Where was our offensive line on that play?
Because we should be running the ball on 1st and 2nd down with these obvious passing downs. So did Gordon just miss his guy here? Good job, Ollie Gordon. You suck.
That was terrible.
That kid, I had hope for him, but he's gotten worse as the season's gone on.
Wilkes has blitzed his linebackers and has had success getting Miami Dolphins offense off of the field.
So now we have to punt for the 3rd straight drive in a row, and the Jets get the ball fair caught at the 20. Icy says, "Time for the revenge game for Zach Wilson." I think he's the emergency backup quarterback in this game. Pretty sure it should something happen to Tua, it would be Quinn Ewers going into
right?
I will have to double check that. Dolphins inactive. No, I'm wrong. I think Quinn Ewers is the 3rd QB.
Okay.
Brady Cook is going to fumble the ball, and it's going to be recovered. Oh man, Kenneth Grant was so.
And now he's hurt. There's 2 more guys that are down. Look at them.
That's Breece Hall and a tackle.
Yeah.
They both seem to be okay, but.
So there's your answer. That was Chop Robinson.
I mean, Chop Robinson, amazing effort. He got the ball out, and Kenneth Grant was so close.
So close.
David says, up 21-7, any drive that ends in any kind of kick, punt, extra points, or kickoff is a good thing.
Also a tackle for a loss. It's starting to look like the player that everyone envisioned down in Miami.
So now it's 2nd and 14.
So 2nd and 14.
Cincinnati is pulled away 21-11.
Jeez.
It is a handoff to Breece Hall, who will get close to 12 yards. Patel Ron says they played so average with SMU and Louisville. I can't believe Manny Diaz wins an ACC title before the Canes do. But thank Manny they didn't blow the game yesterday.
Hasn't had a 10-yard run in their last 2 games, and you've seen them. If they could get a first down,
So 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. That's
Here
further
comes the
than
kid's first pick six. Here it comes.
3rd and 4. Empty back.
We're gonna bait him right into it, and we were offside.
Did we jumped off sides?
Damn it! Yeah, Chubb.
No, wait. The Dolphins think it was for a false start.
It was.
They called neutral zone infraction on the offense.
No, snap infraction.
Snap infraction.
I don't know what that's all about.
So instead of 3rd and 3, it's now 3rd and 8.
Like I said, here comes the kid's first pick six.
You can't fake the snap. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and 8 at the 21. Cook back to pass. He throws it. Is caught, but it is not enough.
Okay.
The Jets still do not have a first down in this game. So, our offense, anytime now you could just get the touchdown to retake the 3-score lead. So the Vikings are beating the Commanders 14-0 at halftime. Would Aaron Glenn fake a punt here? No. Punt will be...
Oh,
it will hit the end zone.
Okay.
It's a touchback. Lucky break, another lucky break for us on special teams. So Bradley Chubb is our nominee for Walter Payton Man of the Year, apparently.
Okay.
Presented by Nationwide, recognizes players whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year winner will be announced at NFL Honors Thursday, February 5th.
Of course, everyone knows the prestige with that award. Williams, Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, Bungles up on Bills 21-11 now.
The Bills are not doing so good, and the Bengals think they can win the division.
1st and 10. It is a pitch to Achane. Finally,
oh, look at that! We finally ran the ball, and Achane gets like 25 yards.
It's beautiful. Is he okay?
He's okay.
Yeah, give him a breather.
Yeah.
I do not want you to break Achane, please. The MetLife turf is already claiming so many Jets players.
Right.
You have to pray that it doesn't claim any. Yeah, that was an awkward landing on the leg. Pittsburgh has gone up 17-3 against the Ravens.
Oh, what's that flag?
What's the flag? I mean, I don't think Wright even got back to the line of scrimmage. David says he had a helmet-to-helmet hit like 2 drives ago. Happens right up, hopped right up, but tough guys always hop up.
Yeah.
Jeez. They called personal foul, low block on the defense. Thanks for gifting us yardage stickers. Yeah, you can't bowl over Ingalls like a bowling pin. Hello, Ted.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah, it looks like the Steelers are going to crush the Ravens today. Wow, Indy actually got a touchdown to cut the deficit to 11. So we already have the ball at the Jets' 36.
They got it 1st and 10. Clock down to 6:16 left. Devon Achane still on that Miami sideline. So that means Jalen Wright is the one setback behind Tua.
So Jalen Wright's the running back right now, and he will get about 7-8 yards.
Actually, the news is a little bit better, Sparrow. A.Z. Thomas, I was told, was questionable to return with a shoulder injury, but as you can see, he just trotted.
Ted says, Eric, your Panthers victories thumbnail photos are hilarious.
Appreciate that. You were excited last night, that's for sure.
Patel Rod, I think we needed the Steelers to lose if we were talking like Dolphins playoff implications. Ravens already have tiebreaker against us.
Right.
Jalen Wright is going to push and get the first out. Just enough. And Achane is going into the blue tent.
Going to the tent.
Please just be something minor, like a sprain or something. So it's 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the 26 of the Jets. Here's Wright on the ground again. He gets about 4 yards. Rosado is cursing my fantasy. Hey, Rosado. You can't be too mad, right, Rosado? You already were eliminated from the playoffs. So it's 2nd and 7 at the 22.
Oy.
And this time Wright gets nothing. Rosado says, I saw the wins yesterday. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
JC says, will the Finns make the playoffs? They have about a 1% chance.
Well, 1%.
I saw mathematically about a 1% chance of like getting the 7th seed. JC says, I love that hoodie, Jaws. So it's
I don't know, right? I think this is what did MJ send us? No, MJ sent us the Panthers hoodies.
And we commit false starts.
I don't remember if I bought this for myself or if MJ bought it or if somebody sent it to me. I genuinely don't remember.
David says, so you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Patel Ron says, if Pittsburgh loses and the Dolphins win, it will be hilarious on Monday night with Fitzpatrick and Ramsey and Jonnu Smith playing each other, and the situation is the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think both teams would be 6 and 7.
Yeah.
But it would require Baltimore to actually figure out how to offense.
You need some Derrick Henry touchdowns.
It's a screen pass to Dolchich. He is going to get the first down. He is going to cross the 10-yard line, and he's brought down.
What's the flag?
He's brought down just before the touchdown.
There's going to be some kind of freaking penalty.
There are 2 flags.
There's actually a 3rd flag on the opposite side of the field.
They were just going to make sure nothing happened good there.
And that was incredible. 2 fouls, 1 on each team. Personal foul, low block, defense number 26. Illegal block in the back, offense number 17. Penalties offset.
So the penalties offset.
Man, that's bullshit. What Waddle did wasn't blocking the back. He got him in the side.
really impressive play by Dulcich. I didn't see the play on Waddle, but I think it's a bad call on Isaiah Oliver. Watch Oliver. He's coming in number 26, and he's just trying to make a tackle. And for some
Now what did Waddle do?
Right there.
Come on. Oh, screw this announcer. Good call on the block. And he barely touched him. What is this guy, a freaking Jets fan?
So 3rd and 11. And we simply hand off the ball to
We're
Jalen.
just conceding for the field goal at this point.
And there is another. I
Right,
thought
he's
there was
getting up,
another Jets. Devon Achan is questionable to return with a rib.
Sorry, Kyle.
Gingerly, he is making his way into that locker room. They will continue their evaluation of Achan. So, Dolphins will set up for a field goal here with Riley Patterson.
So Riley Patterson on the field to kick the field goal.
See what he's done this season. They signed him in late August after the injury to Jason Sanders. And they'll try to build on their lead.
Why are they going to commercial?
2-minute warning, maybe?
2-minute warning?
I don't know. I'm guessing. Why didn't
Craig
want a commercial?
says, dust off Gordon, let him pound the rock.
Same team for 17 years.
Oy.
Same coach for 11. Never switched my number once. I start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. What's up, Curtis? I shoot from the same spot every time. So you can imagine how good something has to be for me to change.
Can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Come on. Don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good?
That's funny.
So it's a 51-49% split for you.
Is that right? Jeez, look at that score.
Yeah.
Come on, Derrick Henry.
2.4 points. Make that 2.5 points.
Ooh, all right.
The Seattle-Atlanta game is a thrilling 6-6 tie at halftime.
Oy.
Trey so far has gotten a combined 0 points from Adonai Mitchell and John Mechie III.
Which would suck if he still won after that.
Well, let's see. Trevor Lawrence has gotten him 8.28 points. John Robinson, 8.8. Devin Neal, 6.9. The Buccaneers defense has more points for him than any of his other players alone.
Right.
Jalen Waddle's performance is definitely helping you out.
Yeah.
Mar Jackson is all of 59 yards and interception. Thank God you did not start him.
I know. I gave up on him.
So Cleveland has taken the 17-14 lead. A 60-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy from Shedeur Sanders. There go the Shedeur fanboys saying he's going to be the greatest black quarterback in the league.
Here's the kick.
Here's the kick, and it is good. Okay.
So it was the 2-minute warning. Okay.
I will take that. After the 3 straight drives with punts, I'm glad this one ended with a field goal. And it is now a 17-point lead, a 3-score game again.
Right.
Wow, that was a good throw. And then absolutely horrendous effort to try and tackle Jerry too. And it's snowing in Cleveland. Patel Ron, thank you for the 10.
Hey, thank you, Patel. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank
2
you, bud.
for the 2. Says Jaws working a 10-hour day today.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Yes, sir. By the time the Panthers recap is up, let me see. Yeah, it'll be 8:30. It'll be a solid 8:30. I started off at the gym in the grocery store this morning at 9.
Field position so critical here to try to set up Brady Cook. It's a good starting position.
All right, let's get more points. Who had the ball first?
The Dolphins. So the
Okay,
Jets
yeah,
do
so
get
the
the ball
Jets.
to start the second half.
Finale will have the biggest race of the season. Gomez Kathy Bates in an all-new Matlock Thursday at 9/8 Central on CBS. It's a heavy witness MetLife Stadium.
Maybe now Brady Cook will throw his pick six.
Okay.
This season, the Jets have been outscored 60-6 in the final 2 minutes of the first half. The opposite
That's
of
bad.
That's 10 times as
God.
many points for the opponent as for yourself if you're the Jets. In 2 minutes, Brady Cook.
You're going to call him James Cook?
Is
I think
that
they
enough?
might have it.
Congratulations, Jets. You finally got your first down of the game.
Good job.
It only took, look at all the none of their previous drives and had more than 10 yards. 1st and 10, Cook on the throw has to throw it away. So the clock stopped at 1:28. The Jets have all 3 of their timeouts. Probably will just try and get into field goal range and then make it a 2-score game again with the ball, getting the ball back to start the second half. 2nd and 10 at the 45. Brady Cook throws. It is dropped. That is a terrible drop by Mason Taylor. That's Jason Taylor's kids.
Yeah.
And he's plays tight end for the Jets. You have to catch that, my dude.
You need to catch that.
It leads to 3rd and 10 with 1:25. If the Jets don't get the first down, they're going to hand the ball back to Miami with plenty of time and 2 timeouts.
He could just throw an interception here. Make it easy.
Brady Cook back to pass. He will yeets the ball down the field, and it is caught. No, there's a flag.
What's the flag? They didn't touch him until after he caught the ball. What the hell could the flag be?
They called pass interference. Are you kidding me?
This I gotta see. Okay.
Jack Jones got cooked. Not a surprise.
On what planet is that pass interference? These refs are freaking rigged. These guys are full of shit. They're making some calls out here that just make it abundantly obvious that somebody wants less points scored.
You mean more points?
More, yeah, you know what I'm saying. A closer
Brees
game.
Hall gets shoestring tackled by Jordan
that is
Brooks
absurd.
for a big loss.
I mean, I know it in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to cost us the game. But that's just absurd, that call.
Struggled at times with pressure, but that was a beautiful play.
So it's now 2nd and 13 at the Dolphins 19.
A chance to get this ball after the 3rd quarter. If you can find a way to get 7 out of this drive, that's a huge win.
Cook back to pass. He'll be dropped. And this time there's no flag.
Yeah, really.
And Nye Mitchell. That's the cast off from the Colts, the one who fumbled the ball before crossing the goal line.
Okay.
He was part of the Sauce Gardner trade. So now it's 3rd and 13. Cook back to pass. He throws. It's going to be intercepted.
There you go,
and
buddy.
Rasul
There you go.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Ball don't lie.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Suck on that, refs.
So the Dolphins get the ball back with 30 seconds and 2 timeouts, but they might just kneel. I'm not sure how much you want to risk.
Take a knee.
Craig says the Vegas draft, and that was while Trey is having the worst day ever with those 2 receivers. That ball was intended for Mechie, but Rasul Douglas intercepted.
What did Craig say?
Craig says the Vegas DraftKings situation room with these cheap calls.
Right?
So Rasul Douglas with that's our second takeaway on defense. We would have had a third potentially. Well, I feel bad for Kenneth Grant. He was so close to that fumble that was forced by Chubb.
We're just gonna take a knee, right?
That looks like a kneeling formation to me.
You wouldn't even risk the handoff, right? You would just think, no, we're going to do it.
We're going to hand it off to Jalen Wright, who gets about 6 yards.
All right. We're not going to run another play, right? Oh, the Jets taking a timeout?
Trying to make something happen, looking for the Mechie arch. Near corner of the end zone. Yeah, Rasul Douglas just not even fooled.
Yeah, so the Jets are taking their timeouts. That's just absurd.
Why would you use your timeouts now? What is the purpose of calling the timeouts?
I guess he figures they can get another punt. And they already do have 1 punt return.
Oh, they're showing Monday Night Miracle highlights. The Jets were down 30-7 entering the fourth quarter. Somehow they come back. And the miracle to win it. So you never know what happens between these. So it's now 2nd and 4 with 26 seconds left. So now we'll have to run the ball again. And that's Jalen Wright's going to be wrapped up for a loss of 1. And now the Jets will call their second timeouts with 21 seconds left.
You know what I would do?
What?
I would fake the little dive like that, fake the little up the middle thing, and chuck it downfield to Waddle.
I mean,
an arm punt. Why not take the chance?
We could. That is something the Dolphins could do.
I mean, what's the difference? Because they're going to call the timeout
Hey,
anyway.
Lamar Jackson got a 6-yard rushing touchdown.
That sucks. I need Derrick Henry.
Oh, my God. Lamar's on your bench.
Yeah.
Oh, no. 3rd and 5. It is going to be.
What in the friggin' hell was that?
The officials are going to say incomplete.
Why would we do that, Kyle?
Why would you even risk that
Why
being
would
a
you
screen?
even risk that play?
Throw it downfield.
If it's a backwards throw, that's going to be that might be a touchdown for the Jets.
No, it would be touchback. The ball.
But he might have gone out of bounds.
He might have gone out of bounds.
Why would we even do that? Let's see. There's where he threw it. There's no doubt that's backwards. There's no doubt that's backwards.
And right, you can't just give up on that ball.
It's potentially a live ball. You can't
Why, in God's name, would that be the play?
Paul says, got here late. Who gets the second half kickoff? How bad is A-Train's injury? He's questionable return with a rib injury. So it's nothing to do with his legs. It's his rib.
So even though feet are at 4, let's watch where that hand releases. To me, it's a 3.5. Now remember, if it's parallel, it's backwards. But if it's forward at all,
that's a backwards pass.
Yeah, what is that play column?
I mean, why would we even do
Here's
that?
the defense. That's a forward pass. That's just
from
barely
where he
forward.
it.
That's just barely forwards. You're talking like
Oh
it goes
my
a couple
God.
of inches forwards.
You realize that would have been a touchdown for the Jets.
Why aren't we just running the ball? Because the Jets had one timeout left.
That play alone makes me say I don't want McDaniel back.
Like Colin said, this is why McDaniel should be fired.
That play alone just changed my whole entire perspective about McDaniel. That's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen a coach do in a football game.
All right, so the Jets get the ball, or what is that, around the Dolphins' 45 with 8 seconds left.
My God.
So you have 8 seconds left, 1 timeout. It'd be hilarious if the Jets found a way to turn over this ball. So what is that? Combined 3 points on 5 drives since the touchdowns in the first quarter.
Yep. Very similar to last week where we started off hot and then just shit the bed for the rest of the game.
So it's 10 seconds left. Seattle just got a touchdown. I thought touchdowns were illegal in that game. Brady Cook, no, he's going to try for a Hail Mary. And it's thrown away. Did Baltimore not get the extra points? Rashid Shaheed just had a 100-yard kick return touchdown for the Seahawks. That's points for me. It's special teams. Yeah. What a kick return touchdown. So, yeah, they can't kick the field goal from there.
Right.
They have to go for the Hail Mary. How about a 99-yard pick six? It'll be almost intercepted. It's halftime.
Oh, my God.
Did it really have to be so hard to maintain a 3-score lead? So the Jets get the ball to start the second half. They are down by 17. I mean, McDaniel, what is that play call on 3rd and 5? Do you realize the Jets could have scored a touchdown there if that ball was moving any closer to parallel?
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pro. All on them. No getting. You just ate. Don't worry. We know the list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching.
So the Jaguars just made it a 28-10 lead over the Colts. Rest in peace, Colts fans' hopes and dreams. Buccaneers have a 10-7 lead over the Saints at halftime. Dolphins obviously have the 24-7 lead over the Jets at halftime. Vikings still have a 14-0 lead over Commanders. The Browns have the 17-14 lead over the Titans at halftime. That is a hell of a tank bowl. The Bengals have the 21-11 lead over the Bills in the third. And of course, the Seahawks have the 13-6 lead over the Falcons. And the Steelers have the 17-9 lead over the Ravens at halftime.
Visit rocketmortgage.com to get started. Verizon's got phone for steal and a new Google Pixel 10. Gemini, where's that mystery coming? Right now. Ah, you got crackers.
Get Google Pixel 10 with Gemini and Watch and Tab all for $0. No trade needed.
Time for healthcare. I moved from Dallas to Los Angeles all by myself. The order of
It looks like the Vikings are now going to take the 17-0 lead over the Commanders on the field goal.
It's like kind of a crazy thing to admit in front of a camera. Pretend I didn't say that. I got to Spectrum. I was so relieved that I was getting the best bang for my buck. It was a huge weight taken off of my shoulders.
Real customers, real savings. To see how much you can save, visit spectrum.com/save.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
Yeah, McDaniel, buddy. As much as that first quarter with the Dolphins impressed me, it is disturbing that the Jets came this close to potentially getting the touchdown that would have made it a 2-score game. Also, Ravens, how do you surrender a rushing touchdown to Aaron Rodgers on the jet sweep? It should not be possible. Rodgers is in the twilight of his career, my dudes. Mythical Riz says Shedeur Sanders not doing bad so far. Also have to factor in he's playing on the Browns. I mean, Shedeur Sanders was the first quarterback to win his start for the Browns since their return to the league in 1999. If that isn't a sad statistic, I don't know what is. Oh, good. You just got a Dalton Kincaid touchdown.
Hey, all right, that's good. That helps. That helps when your tight end gets a touchdown. That's good stuff.
So if the Bengals get the extra points, they'll pull to within 3 of the Bengals. Yeah, Tyler Loop missed the extra points. So instead of a 7 points lead, it's still an 8 points lead for the Steelers. Man, I thought Tyler Loop was supposed to be good. How do you miss an extra point in this league?
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report. The best 5G network in America. There's only one best. I'm JB, and I'm alongside who's me? Oh, we got Bill.
Did the Falcons just fumble in the Seattle red zone? Did the Falcons just fumbled? The Falcons just fumbled in the red zone, and Seattle recovered it.
He was compensating because he had that left lower leg injury, and now it's like the Achilles to his right foot. But you know what? It's football. The play must go on. The show must go on.
for the Jags, they are all over the coast of this one. That's Travis Etienne Jr., 28-yard TD. They are up 28-10.
Big AFC North battle right here. You can see Aaron Rodgers will not. They can get into the end zone. The big 42-year-old is going to say, I can go in there from 1 yard out.
So,
a little toss right here on the outside. You see the pulling lineman. He's able to get to the corner 6 yards out. But Lamar Jackson on the down 17 threes and use his speed as well. Step up.
So they're showing the Lamar Jackson touchdown. Did they just say that was Lamar Jackson's first touchdown in 4 games? What a crazy catch they just showed by T. Higgins. It is snowing hard, and I presume that's Buffalo. Yeah, it's Buffalo. That is a snow game in Buffalo.
It's that time of the year where the Bengals are digging themselves out the hole. All right, we have the Dolphins and the Jets. I'm not taking any shots at the Bengals. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. You got Devon Achane. He takes us in 13 yards.
So Brady Cook is 2 of 9 with 16 yards and an interception.
Who's going to take it to the house? Good to have him back for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Makes a little move right there. Tampa on top, 10-7.
So what are your predictions for the second half?
Kickoff of the second half. Rashid Shaheed takes it at the goal line and is going to then take it to the opposite goal line along with a 100-yard touchdown. Big acquisition for him at the trading deadline. Seattle on top, 13-6 over the Falcons. Ooh, okay. Still dance. A little dance. All right, we have the Commanders and the Vikings. James Daniels makes his return from that injury back in week 9. He's on the field on the other side of the field.
So Jaden Daniels is back in action for the Commanders. Then how are you losing 17-0 to J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings?
Beautiful ball to Jerry Jeudy right up the seam. He's going to take it to the house. 60-yard touchdown right there. Also in this game, Myles Garrett recorded his 20th sack. He's got a chance to break the record.
So Myles Garrett recorded his 20th sack today.
Outside, we saw him stretch the field. Great throw there by Trevor. And again, you're going to see him with Brian Thomas. A little seam pass right there.
Mythical Riz believes this is an easy win for the Dolphins. The true test comes next week versus the Steelers if they can go 7-7. It would help if the Ravens came back and beat the Steelers, just saying.
Defense is finding their group, stopping the run, being able to stop that run. It's going to be extra, increasingly difficult with Daniel Jones out. We saw Braden Smith go to the locker room as well. We'll see what's up with him. But shout out to Daniel Jones. We were talking about it. I mean, it's just hard to see when a player goes down like that. The frustration of the season, not having long-term security with where you're at. Shout out to Daniel.
So the Bengals are hanging on to a 21-18 lead over the Bills.
On the team that you're playing against, but like you mentioned, Trevor Lawrence finding rhythm with his wide receivers, but then also
for those of you in the league, for those of you in the Flying Fluffy Football League, I just wanted to give a quick shout out. So congrats to IC, myself, and Colin, aka Storm Duck Season. We've all clinched our playoff spots. I see you've already clinched the number 1 seeds and the first round bye. So the players who are still alive include Jake, the Minnesota fan, Cap for Life, Trey, Steven, and of course my dad. That's 5 players, but there are only 3 spots available for the playoffs. Right now, Trey, you have a 5 points leads, more or less, against my dad. You better hope that starting those Jets receivers doesn't come back to bite you.
What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got
So-
promoted, so I'm looking for something more.
Jeff, aka Jake, the Minnesota fan, you've got a 22 points lead over Cap for Life, but he still has Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, and Christian Watson yet to play.
When our numbers guy is out, the deals on the most affordable German-engineered car brand get even better.
Dude.
And then Colin, yeah, you are destroying one of the eliminated teams, Mike's team. You've already gotten almost 18 points from Chase Brown. You're having to start Tyler Shuck as your quarterback, and you're still crushing your opponent, who doesn't even appear to have bothered to take Tre'Veon Henderson and Stephon Diggs out of the lineup this week.
On financiers. Start marketing to the right people by targeting industries and functions on LinkedIn ads.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience.
Oh yeah, Steven, there's one more game here. Steven, you've got a 74.5 to 29.4 lead over Icy, aka Jacob. You've gotten negative 1.76 points against. You've got negative 1.76 points from Tyrod Taylor because he left with the 6 yards interception. But you got 37 points from Jahmyr Gibbs. So you should be fine. The third quarter is about to start.
Somehow they just have to find a way to sustain drives. 15 total plays, that's not going to cut it. Because you don't sustain drives and you can't complete passes consistently, Breece Hall has really been non-effective.
Per Pomo, Petrie in, Sabrongo out, and Gregor in, Kunin out. I'll have to relay that information to Jaws when he gets downstairs.
We've seen some craziness between these teams over the years. We're having store points today. It was 21-0 Dolphins lead. They scored touchdowns on each of their first 3 possessions.
Okay, I'm here.
We've got update from Pomo. Oh, Petrie in, Sabrongo out.
I figured that.
Gregor in, Kunin out.
Kunin must be hurt then. Because Kunin played a good game last night. Maybe he just wants some fresh legs because of the back-to-back.
Any word, is Tarasov starting tonight?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Tarasov. So, yeah, I figured Petrie would draw back in after Sabrango's adventure last night.
Good, we did not surrender.
And number 8's hurt.
Isn't that Matthew Judon? It looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
So it's the third quarter. You have a 17 points leads. 17-point lead against the Jets. Do you think you can hang on to that for us?
You think we can? You haven't been watching Dolphins Jets football long enough.
Brady Cook.
The only question about this game is, are we going to win when they get it to overtime?
Looks like Williams, the receiver, I'm not sure if he got enough for the first down. Minnesota's beating Washington 24-0. Breece Hall gets a few yards, and that's enough for the first down.
Really nice first half for the Jets or for the Dolphins defense. Was playing against the Jets football team with no Tyrod Taylor after the first drive of the game. Anthony Weaver's defense got a couple of picks and 2 takeaways, one by Dotson on the deflection.
Seattle has now made it 19-6 over the Falcons. So it's 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 45. Hand off to Breece Hall, who gets about 8 yards.
Dennis Jets run game number 7th in the NFL entering play today as Hall picks up 7. And that's going to set it up for the 2nd and 3. So clearly the Jets making the adjustment here to try to pick up the pace a little bit with their offense.
Yeah, they're just trying to get more plays. I mean, very rarely are things going your way.
All right, so here's another handoff. This time, Breece Hall gets wrapped up for a loss of 3. Tyrell Dodson was there to make the stop. Ghost Slayer says Fanatics is having a 60% off sale of most merchandise. Lots of Panthers and Dolphins goodies I saw for cheap.
Any Forsling reverse retros? Okay.
So it's 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Cook back to pass. He will get sacked.
Yes.
We forced to punt. Bradley Chubb.
Okay.
So Jackson Smith and Jigba with a 28-yard reception touchdown to put the Seahawks up 20-6 over the Falcons. Honestly, not a surprise. I mean, Bradley Chubb and Zach Sealer were there. Jacob for a 6-yard reception. And here is the punt. And it'll be downed by the Jets.
I'll be right back.
Guy instead around the 6. Tarasov and Nets, Petrie in, Sabrongo out, Gregor in, Cunning out. Yeah, let's hope the Panthers' offensive juggernaut continues for Tarasov.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
Huzzah! Salutations! I'm Andrew Lee with the team. No, in a wonderful row! Sorcery! Behold my majestic stride!
Okay?
Oh, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So Tyler Shuck ended up with a 34-yard rushing touchdown, and it puts the Saints up 14-10 over the Buccaneers. What are you doing, Buccaneers?
Plus, save even more during the customer appreciation event at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Take it to another level with the iconic chocolate of Hershey's Kisses and creamy caramel of Room.
No, you cannot.
David says it's a good start to the second half.
I just wanted to help people by sharing dad advice on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm not a dad to just my own kids, but to the millions of people that just need to hear we got this.
All right, then. Just remember, when we lose this game, it's your fault. Okay?
New CBS Thursday. Jamie Presley guest star.
We may be stunned, but we can solve crimes.
Elsbeth is all new CBS Thursday, 10/9 Central.
So the first 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Last 5 possessions, 4 punts and a field goal. So no further updates on Achane, so he's still not on the field.
They're not going to rush him back out there when we got Wright.
Wright will barely get to the line of scrimmage, maybe get a yard. Since we're down to Jalen Wright and Alec Ingold and Ollie Gordon, who's barely even seen the field today, maybe this is the time of the game where we should try stretching the field. I mean,
have you seen Tua throw? No.
1 of 4, -2 yards in the.
Oh, for friggin' hell! There's Waddle.
Waddle has a cramp in his leg. He was massaging the calf, and he's walking with a bit of a
cramp.
limp. That looks like a cramp. And Tua has to call timeouts.
Oh my God! Why are we so inept at actually just running an offense that doesn't need to call timeouts once per quarter?
CBS Sports Network, and then we will take you all the way up to kickoff right here on CBS. And
so yeah,
on Paramount Plus, nothing quite like it. Army Navy. We will be watching next Saturday.
Seahawks defense special teams says 6 points allowed, 1 total touchdown, interception, fumble recovery, and a blocked kick.
Jeez.
Tua will throw.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It was almost a pick 6.
What? Oh my!
You realize Jalen Wright is not the entire offense, right, Dolphins? You don't have to try and give the ball to Jalen Wright. That's nearly a pick.
So close.
Just throw the ball more than 5 yards downfield, please. Throw it past the line of scrimmage. You have options. You have Dulcich. You have Darren Waller. And you're going to run the ball.
Concede. I guess it's better than a 5-yard. I guess it's better than a bubble screen that goes behind the line of scrimmage.
So that's 5 out of 6 drives. 5 of our last 6 drives have ended on a punt.
He stands right around his own 35-yard line.
Still not 1 third-down conversion in this game.
I guess there's not been a single 3rd-down conversion in this game by either team. Is that what he just said?
That's what he just said, yeah.
And the Jets get the ball around midfield.
Dolphins territory tackled there by Ashton Davis. 50 yards on the punt by Bailey. There's a penalty flag now thrown back at the Dolphins 30.
So there's a penalty flag.
During their turn, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 89. 10-yard penalty.
All right, so the Jets will be on their side of the field after the 10-yard penalty for illegal block in the back.
My God. I mean,
we're desperately trying to hand the one team in the league without an interception all season long. An interception.
Oh. If it wasn't for those first 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Other than that little period of time, this has been horrible football, just like the previous 2 games.
Oh, looks like the Ravens are at 2nd and goal at the Steelers 7.
Give it to Henry.
He just ran it for no gain. That was the 1st and goal run. You might legitimately win your game because Trey tried to troll you by putting in Adonai Mitchell and John Mechie instead of clearly better options. Derrick Henry, left guard to Pittsburgh 4 for 3 yards. It's 3rd and goal at the 4.
the Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo here. With this baby, he'll score like a 2%er.
Good choice.
Tap, tap. For unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply.
Chris, what are you doing? Getting ready for game day. It's only my second favorite holiday ever. Chris, not now, Patricia. It is game day.
3rd and goal at the Pittsburgh 4.
I think the Buffalo's had wings. You can never be too prepared for game day, all right? Hey, Cam! Come on, buddy! Oh, sorry.
Mid-game for the holiday?
These Target commercials this year are horrible.
Can't say there have been many great holiday commercials as of late. Lamar Jackson throw to Isaiah Likely touchdown.
Damn it! Oh, put Lamar on the bench. What's wrong with you? You should play Prescott. And now look at me. Damn it. If I lose, because I put Prescott in instead of Lamar, because you made fun of me, I'm going to shave your head in your sleep. Just one strike. You're going to wake up with a stripe down your head.
Ghost Slayer says, what did you guys have for lunch and what are you doing for dinner food-wise?
Oh, we didn't do anything serious. I just had my normal food, just some lunch meat and cheese.
1st and 10 at the 27. Cook throws to the wide open.
I can't eat a heavy meal and do two games. I'll be asleep.
Well,
We're gonna run out of light. We're gonna have to turn the light on.
I had
here.
my chicken patties and pierogies for lunch.
Yeah.
Quarterback Tyrod Taylor has been
Looks like Tampa Bay is retaking the lead over the Saints. So it's 1st and 10. 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 41 is where the Jets are. Brady Cook throws. It is
almost intercepted.
Incomplete. Mason Taylor not having a good day.
Yeah.
He is playing one heck of a football game today.
The Bills have 1st and goal at the Cincinnati 2 with a chance to retake the lead. Or should I say take their first lead of this contest. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Breece Hall, who goes nowhere.
He's barely gotten any reps, first NFL snaps. But you're down 17 points.
So it's now 3rd and 9. It's a 10-17-14 affair between the Browns and Titans. Tennessee really should be trying to lose that game and get that precious 1st overall pick.
Yeah.
No, YouTube, don't buffer now. Are you kidding? Oh, here we go. 3rd and 9.
Tyler Engstrand cannot get in any sort of rhythm to try to get the playmakers involved in this offense.
Cook back to pass. He will run for his life and get sacked. Come on. The buffering.
I'm going to go get the cord because we're on the Wi-Fi here.
Get the effort.
Cord.
Thank you. So we get the sack. We force the Jets to punt once again. So here's the punt. Malik Washington running down the side. He went flying after the tackle. Wow, James Cook fumbled and Cincinnati recovered for a touchback. So the Bengals are still beating the Bills 21-18. And thanks to the Ravens getting the touchdown, They are within 4 of the Steelers. Do it, Ravens. Actually remember how to offense.
All right.
Let's see where you are. You're losing by 2.
Jeez. Yeah, because Lamar's screwing me.
You probably won't lose because you had Lamar on the bench. He still has 6 less points than Dak.
Okay.
You've still got Romeo Doubs, Cameron Dicker, Pat Bryant, and the Broncos defense against a completely inept Raiders team.
Right.
Of course, Trey still has Trey McBride and Troy Franklin. You'll be going up directly against him. He has Troy Franklin and you have Pat Bryant. Those are both Denver wide receivers.
I see.
CBS Thursday.
Dalton Kincaid has gotten you almost 12 points.
That's a good one because I made that switch right. He's been out, so I just made that switch right before the game.
Our mission has always been justice. Giving up is not an option. He's on to us.
Matlock is all new CBS Thursday, 9/8 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Today on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Texans face the Chiefs on NBC, and concludes with Monday Night.
Dana says,
"Hey, Dana.
I was going to the game and my son backed out. I put them on sale for a few hours, but they didn't sell, so I'm going to go to the game myself, and I have 1 free ticket."
Oh, wow.
Oh, Devon Achan is on the sideline. That's good. Dana has 1 free ticket.
Yeah, Dana's got a free ticket
At section 115. It's Jalen Wright getting about 6 yards. You were saying?
No, I was just saying Dana's got a free ticket if you guys want to go to the game.
And you're looking at Miami's offense. They feasted on your football team in the first quarter on those big plays. And now, at least with Achan off the field, you've got to make sure that.
Hey, look, Ollie Gordon's actually on the field.
Wow, look at that.
You've got to get those negative plays. You've got to force it longer down.
2nd and 4 at the 35.
And everybody knows we're going to hand off, so there'll be no blocking, right?
And he
oh, my God, he drops the ball.
Did he recover it?
I think he did.
Thank God.
I don't think the pitch was good. I got to look at it again, but no, that's about as perfect as you're going to get.
Yeah, Ollie just completely muffed it.
Man, that kid is just having a rough first year.
Welcome to the NFL. Man. So it sets up 3rd and 4. Please, for the love of God, just get the first down so you're not immediately turning the ball back over to the Jets. These teams are combined 0 for 14 on 3rd down. Tua throws. It's Waddle.
Hey,
it's the first
down.
It's the first 3rd down conversion either team has made today, and it came with over half the time in the 3rd quarter expired. Congratulations, you can convert a 3rd down.
Yep.
Ghost Slayer says, damn, that's a good section and deal. I wish I lived closer to be able to make that puck drop, especially after our win last night.
Yeah. Got the money's worth last night, that's for sure.
1st and 10 at our own 41. It is another handoff to Jalen Wright, and he will find the gap to reach 8 yards and close to midfield. We are still alive. We just desperately need Pittsburgh and Kansas City. Go Texans later tonight. They're playing the
I mean, we
Chiefs.
still need one of those other three teams to completely shit the bed, though.
The Colts. That's your answer.
That's the problem, yeah.
2nd and 2 at the 48. Another handoff, and this time barely a yard.
Jalen Wright is not Devon H.
I wonder what Achan's status is. We just saw him on the sideline, still in his uniform.
I can't imagine he's coming back in. Why risk it?
We've had 21 rushing yards in the second half compared to 153 in the first. I really need Achan to be okay. The fantasy playoffs are about to start. He's one of my best players week in and week out. Here's Jalen Wright's getting about 5-ish yards first down. Wow, 2 straight third down conversions. The Dolphins could legitimately win this game because they're the only team that can convert on third down.
Yeah.
About his job security swung. Yeah, there's certainly their scheme. There's X's and O's.
Ollie Gordon's back in. Here comes the adventure.
Oh boy. 1st and 10. It is play. It'll be a passing play. Tua will throw it to Malik Washington. I believe he had both feet in bounds. It'll be about a gain of 9.
Look close, but
there's James Cook. Oh, a brutal fumble by James Cook when they were looking to take the lead. Yeah, if Buffalo loses and we win, we're only 2 games behind them. 2nd and 1. And we commit false start. Brilliant. So Patrick Paul was called for false start.
I just talked about what are the non-negotiables. Another one for Mike McDaniel in their offense was the self-inflicted plays.
So Jalen Wright, who's averaged 13 rushing yards, that's 1-3 rushing yards per game this season. He's at 61 right now because of his heavy usage in the second half. 2nd and 6 at the Jets 43. Tua back to pass. He will.
Oh God.
He will.
Jesus.
Honestly,
these dangerous throws.
It's actually better that he dropped.
Yeah, it's better that he dropped the ball. Yeah,
because it would have been a loss of yardage.
It's just taking way too long to develop, and the linebackers and the safeties are seeing it.
The Panthers game is at 5.
5, yeah.
The Saints and Buccaneers are tied at 17. The Buccaneers cannot afford to lose that game. The Panthers or Carolina Panthers could steal that division. So now it's 3rd and 6. That's pretty far for Riley Patterson's field goal range. I think they're going to...
Yeah.
Even if that had been a completion, that was going to be a penalty. No, Pittsburgh just scored. Jalen Warren had a 38-yard reception. God damn it. Now the Ravens are down by 11. So is this within Riley Patterson's field goal range?
I don't think so.
Oh, that ball got tipped.
Not in this cold weather.
No, we're going to punt. Minnesota has made it 31-0 over Washington.
Jeez, I picked Commanders in that game. What the hell happened to them?
Well, Jaden Daniels was back too. It's inexplicable. That was a terrible punt.
Yeah.
It didn't even go inside the 20.
Yeah, to punt from there, that's an awful punt.
I get it, you don't want to have the touchback, but still.
Let your imagination set sail with these 4 tasty treasures. The SpongeBob movie, only in theaters.
How is your fantasy team doing? You're losing by about 4. Zach Charbonnet is in the red zone.
Okay.
Maybe you get a touch. Zach Charbonnet has just 9 less rushing yards than Derrick Henry. You've got to combine 77 rushing yards from your 2 running backs.
Not good.
The only reason you're in this game is because of Dalton Kincaid, Jalen Waddle, and of course Dak. You're also lucky that
Book a last-minute weekly stay for the holidays and save over $390.
Trey could have put in Tesla, which would give him at least 8 or 10 more points than he has right now with the Adonai Mitchell and John Mechie combining for 2 points.
Tesla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce.
And it looks like the Seahawks just scored, and it was not Zach Charbonnet.
Damn it.
Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swelling of the face, lips.
He threw the Cooper Cup.
Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
So the Browns still have a 17-14 lead over the Titans late in the third. So the Ravens, they're down by 11 with a few minutes left in the third. They desperately need to get the touchdown to pull it back within 4. David says, I called the Falcons. You called the Falcons game, Kyle. Nothing but field goals. Well, aside from technically the Falcons have only had field goals. The Seahawks, on the other hand, have had no problem scoring touchdowns. Brady Cook quick throw to Mechie, who is going to lose at least 2, if not 3 yards. God, as frustrating as the Dolphins are, the Jets are a whole other level of terrible.
2 bad teams, man.
Steelers are going to destroy us on Monday Night Football, aren't they?
Probably.
So it's 2nd and 13 at the 20. Come on, pick 6. Cook will throw. It is caught by the tight end for a gain of about 5 yards.
Just keep in mind what they did to Josh Allen and the Bills, the 3 takeaways, and they're doing this with a bunch of guys.
Zeke Biggers has had 78 snaps. He's had 72 snaps in the last 3 games. Kenneth Grant, Jordan Phillips. So Zeke Biggers has all of a sudden gotten a huge increase in snaps.
Yeah.
Wonder who got injured for that. to happen. 3rd and 8. Cook back to pass. He throws. It is going to be dropped. Adonai Mitchell was the intended target. Rasul Douglas with another clutch play.
Jeez.
Frey is internally screaming right now.
Right?
Okay, now can you get a touchdown? You don't even have to bring out the Devon Achan for it.
Until Jalen Phillips was traded, and he said it was Chubb who reminded him, "Your goals are still in front of you."
What's a fake?
It's a fake.
It's a fake.
It's a
and
fake.
they're gonna get it.
They faked the punts.
Jesus.
19 yards in the first down. I mean,
from their own 25. I mean, there's nobody that's gonna watch out for a fake there.
I mean, that was just a good lateral play to. I mean, so it sets up the Jets 1st and 10 at their own 44. It is play action. Wide open is Mason Taylor. I think that might be the first catch he's had all day.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 3rd quarter. This game is still not over.
No, I know. And it's already 3:30. It's going to be just barely enough time after this game to get the recap up before the Panther game.
David says, man, our special teams suck. We gave up a return and a fake punt today so far.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine.
Join Sub Club and get every 4th foot long free.
Did you surrender? Did Donald Trump run you out of town?
Marjorie Taylor Greene returned
So,
60 minutes after falling out with
the Seahawks defense has now had 2 interceptions. Wow, the Titans just took the lead against the Browns 21-17 late in the Titans. What are you doing? You don't want to win that game. And the Bengals have pulled away, making it 28-18.
Wow.
With 8:44 to go in the 4th quarter. The Bengals are, unless they surrender yet another 4th quarter leads, the Bengals will most likely beat the Bills. The Ravens have 1 quarter left to try and overcome an 11-point deficit. They have 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At Rocket Mortgage, we're a partner in one of life's biggest decisions. Visit rocketmortgage.com to get started.
You know, it's entirely possible that game could end in a tie. That's an 11 points lead the Steelers have. If the Ravens had to get the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then kick the field goal to tie the game. Derrick Henry with another amazing 1-yard run.
Oy.
Mike Gesicki, the former Dolphin, was the one who gave the Bengals the 10-point lead.
He's still around, that's right.
Yeah.
Mike Gesicki.
So The Jets offense is already twice as many first downs in the third quarter as they had for the whole first half. And now the fourth quarter is here. Cook will throw. It's wide open.
Here comes the collapse.
To Beck. Dolphins defense looks like it's starting to run out of gas. Real Cinema says this 10 games we've been shut out in the third quarter, by the way.
Jeez.
5 years Detroit staff, 4 of which was on that same staff with Aaron Glenn last.
First and 10 at the Dolphins 24.
If you generate anything right now with this Jets offense.
It is a pitch to Breece Hall, and he will get tackled for a loss of at least 2.
This Dolphins run defense, Jack Jones and Dotson getting there. Well, good thing to see Dotson back on the field. You know, both of these linebackers, they're able to get Dotson back.
Dolphins, I need to remind you that you have a 24-7 lead in the fourth quarter, which is better than the lead you had against the Saints last week.
By 1 point.
But for way longer. Cook will throw. It is caught by Mason Taylor. And now Rasul Douglas and Jordan Poyer are going to forget how to tackle. It's another first down for the Jets. David says, I'm often confused by many things, but the Islanders are pretty good underdogs, yet they have a better record and have won 3 in a row. Breece Hall will turn the corner and get 6 yards. They have won. You never bet NHL, but that seems odd.
Running now inside of 13 minutes. It's trying to work quickly in 17-point hole.
The Jets now seem to be able to move the ball at will. With the way the Dolphins have been playing, you'd think we were winning 48-7 and just surrendering the garbage time. And what a terrible drop by Mechie. That was a touchdown if he hung on to the ball.
Oh.
David says, even Vegas is expecting the catch run. Let's freaking go.
Did something happen to him? Or is he just mad that he...
He's probably pissed off at Mechie for wasting that... What would have been the touchdown? There's no one within the kilometer.
No. See, something happened.
Oh, boy.
His foot.
Yeah, that's a visible...
Maybe he got stepped on.
3rd and 4.
All right, here comes the pick 6 to end. Hey, that's 5 yards. I mean, just absolute ineptitude on both sides, Kyle.
I know, right? It looks like Baltimore did score a touchdown. Have to wait for the score update. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Jets. Buffalo just scored. It's now 24-28. 3rd and 9. That is
what is that?
incomplete
anyway.
Excuse me, the Ravens got the field goal.
Okay. You're going to go for it, right? Or you kick the field goal? No, kicking the field goal. Yeah, that kid's limping.
12-17 left in this fourth quarter.
So Nick Folk has made 95 consecutive field goals under 40 yards.
50 years old.
A 31 field goal attempt for Nick Folk. You are losing by less than 2 points. Kick is up. It is good.
Yay.
Okay, you still have a 14-point lead with just over 12 minutes to go in the game. Do you think you can manage, Dolphins? The offense just has to not be complete garbage, and we win.
Have you met?
Raven says, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Raven's in good shape.
Let's see. Derrick Henry, 58 rushing yards. Zach Charbonnet has now more fantasy points than King Henry. I am so sorry, my dude. You hedged your entire draft strategy on going out of your way to get Lamar and King Henry.
I know.
Which would have made you unstoppable in any other year.
Any other year, yep.
And this year, you might not even make fantasy. Seahawks whooping the Falcons 37-9.
Jeez.
And the Bills must have gotten the 2-point conversion. Let me see. Let me take a look here.
With less pain and swelling from active psoriatic arthritis.
No, it was just an extra kick. Josh Allen had a 40-yard rushing touchdown.
Damn.
And the Bills are back within 3 of the Bengals. Wow. And of course, the Ravens have pulled to within 8 of the Steelers once again. If they can get the ball back, the Ravens have a chance to tie the game with the touchdown and 2-point conversion. Jaguars obliterating the Colts 31-13. Saints, Bucks still tied at 17. Titans with a 4-point lead over the Browns.
And by AT&T, connecting changes everything.
I think this is the last week of the regular fantasy season.
Yeah. And now Cook is going into the 10.
Brady Cook. Raven says, I think they're legit Super Bowl contenders, referring to the Patriots.
100% agree.
People say the schedule is easy, which it is, but we are beating all of the easy teams. So Malik got waxed after crossing the 30, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel created a whole new culture.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel and Drake May have given us a likable Patriots Super Bowl contender. What is wrong with this NFL season?
He's drunk.
Blackout's drunk.
It all begins noon Eastern with the NFL today. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
So I do not see Devon Achane out there.
No, he ain't coming back today.
Jalen Wright will get about 7 yards. Look at the.
In the snow.
I mean, there was no one around him for miles. Good Lord. Where's your quarterback spy, Cincinnati? So it's 2nd and 3 at our own 40. Another handoff to Jalen Wright, who will almost reach the 50. No, we already played both our games against Buffalo.
Yeah.
And we won the second game.
The second one.
So I doubt we could catch up to the conference record the Bills must have by now, but Yeah, the only Tyler Shuck just had a 13-yard rushing touchdown that puts the Saints up 24-17 over the Buccaneers. What are you doing, Tampa Bay?
Right.
1st and 10 at the 49. It is another handoff to Jalen Wright.
All right, there
and
you go,
he
kid.
will
There you
get
go.
the first down. Time to target Jalen Wright in fantasy. Time to target. Of course, if Achane comes back, that point is moot.
Yeah.
We've reached 200 rushing yards again, while holding the Jets to 62 rushing yards. The Patriots game is at New England in a to-be-determined date in Week 18, by the way. Another handoff to Jalen Wright. Another first down for Jalen Wright.
Damn.
Wow. And I think that run now means Jalen Wright has had more rushing yards on the day than Achane.
Yeah.
Dulcich with a good block. And that helped Wright get the first down. Ted says at least the Dolphins are not keeping the Jets in the game like they did with the Saints.
Right.
Well, that's mostly because the Jets' offense is so god-awful.
And Ollie Gordon.
Ollie Gordon gets next to nothing.
Like,
Ollie, your backup running back job has officially been stolen by Jalen Wright.
Man.
Sorry, rookie. Yeah, we would want the Patriots to clinch the division, so they rest guys.
Yeah.
They could have the number 1 seed clinched before they play us.
They probably will.
Buffalo has taken the lead.
Taking the lead?
Yes, you heard me.
10-point. Jesus, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati has no defense. There's the throw to Waddle about 13 yards, first down.
Helps.
The Bills just threw a pick. Wait.
What? Make up your mind.
No, the Bills, I think what he's saying is the Bills just got a pick 6.
Okay.
That has to be. Yeah, Joe Burrow just threw
a pick 6.
A pick 6, a 63-yard pick 6.
God.
Good God.
All
so
right.
that wasn't even the defense's fault that time.
Jalen Wright's back in now.
Here's Jalen Wright, and
Nothing
he
doing.
gets nothing. Maybe even loses a yard.
Obviously, you got one of the premier backs in Achane. Hopefully, he's okay with the rib injury, but
yeah, please be okay, H-Head. My fantasy team needs you. My other running backs are DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monangai, and Tyler Algier. I do not have legitimate running back 3. I have lottery tickets, though.
Yeah.
Reelson says, no, screw the Bills. Jalen Wright has reached a career-high 98 rushing yards. Make that 100 plus. He's still going. He will get the first down again. I love the effort he's putting.
I think that's the 4th 10-yard run on this drive.
That's at least the 3rd.
At least the 3rd.
Ted says this was always going to be a game of who sucks less.
Yeah.
But boy, has he come on and has he developed. Again, it just happens. It's been happening all game. His ability to climb.
I mean, all we had to do was provide adequate blocking for Jalen Wright, and it's like Achane never left the field. So it's now 1st and goal at the 7. And why is Ollie Gordon in the backfield?
Oh.
And he gets the handoff, and he will
get it.
He's
going
to get the touchdown.
His knee went down, I think.
No, it's touchdown. The one ref
unless that was the offensive lineman. Somebody's knee went down. Of course, I got him on my bench too.
You have Ollie Gordon. I am so sorry, man.
Let me see. Did his knee go down?
I mean, Patrick Paul never stops pushing him forward. He is still up. He is still up.
No,
right there.
That's the knee I saw. I saw Jackson's knee. Austin Jackson's knee is what I saw. What a run. Good job, guys.
David says, we beat the Bills so bad, Josh Allen's mom got a tramp stamp of a doll. Finally, some more touchdowns. Yeah. And that should do it. Pretty much. Kick is up. It's good. We have the 31-10 lead.
Okay.
Wait, did the Bengals just intercept Josh Allen?
Wait, how did they get the ball back? Because I thought Buffalo had the ball.
No, well,
Buffalo had to pick 6.
Are you saying Joe Burrow just threw another interception?
Oh, okay, that's better. Man, I got Gordon on. I better not lose my game.
Yeah, the Bengals.
That's the 2 times I've had Gordon on the bench. He's got a touchdown this year.
Yeah, that's 2 interceptions for the Bills defense.
My God, the Bengals are imploding.
Find an amazing assortment of great tech for the holidays at Best Buy.
Okay. The Ravens coming back, they're only down by 8. Yeah, that would be a disaster for the Bengals. That would pretty much mean their division hopes are gone.
Oh, okay.
Real Cinema says, Dolphins showing the Panthers how to fight for a playoff. Ted says, Dolphins are fighters. Playoffs, bro. I had given up on realistic playoffs when we got our asses handed to us by Cleveland.
Yeah, the Cleveland game is really the one that if we wouldn't have lost that game, we would be fixing to be 7-6 right now. And that'd be a lot more of a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, the Leaping Panther flag, that's the original 1993. You'll notice the broken hockey stick.
Yeah.
That's an original from the Miami Arena era.
Yep.
We used to have so many of those. Yeah, we may need rest before puck drop.
Yeah, no, we're going to take a break. Well, Kyle's going to take a break. I got to get the Dolphins recap up. But it's already almost 10-4. By the time this game is over, it's going to be all I can do to get the recap up before puck drop. So we're going to, when the game is over, instead of Kyle sitting here while I go do the recap, we'll end the stream then so he can go get himself some dinner. And then I'll do the recap, and then we'll be back as soon as we can after that.
I hadn't even thought about...
Yeah, you got to eat something because you're going to be till 8 o'clock with the Panther game.
The Ravens kicked a field goal to cut the deficit to 5. All right, so the Jets get the ball at the 35 after the return. Yeah, of course we'll change into the Panthers jersey. They're showing the fake spike play. Pancakes and hard lemonade will see it through, Kyle. I probably was gonna have just some apples and oranges. I already had the big dinner or lunch.
Oh my God!
That wasn't even a good pass.
And a flag.
Your quarterback, and that's just been one of those days for the Jets.
Holding. Officer 66.
It's offensive holding.
I think the frustrating aspect to this, if you're Aaron Glenn, is certainly the offense, has been a work in progress.
So the Ravens cut the deficit to 5, but the Steelers have the ball with 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
I think the big disappointment would be, a defense that has really started to trend in the right direction.
The Buccaneers had to settle for the field goal to cut the deficit to 4, but the Saints will get the ball back with less than 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Did solidify a little bit, but the damage was done far too fast, far too early for them to be able to overcome.
Here is Brady Cook. It'll be 2nd and 2. Mechie, I believe, with his first.
I don't want Trey's guys to get any garbage stuff here now.
Yeah, you do not need that for sure.
No.
2nd and 2. Cook running for his life, and he fell over before he even reached the line of scrimmage. He had the ability to get
his foot is still hurting him, obviously.
So now it's 3rd and 2, 5.5 minutes left in this game. Cook back to pass. He will throw. It is Mason Taylor getting more than enough for the first down. Real Cinema says, Dolphins close to being 6-7. Panthers won 6-7. It's a sign both are winning championships this year.
He certainly has a lot of the different traits that you're looking for in an NFL quarterback. And they said, look, we know that he is going to be a quarterback league. We don't know when it's going to be.
1st and 10.
And
Cook will escape the sack and just run out of bounds around the line of scrimmage. Ted says, I like the overall design and colors and concept of the Panthers South Florida jersey, but I have mixed feelings about that Panther artwork. I have seen someone lampoon it as the Jacksonville Jaguars. Spaceman Sports says, don't get your hopes up, because if you do, you probably wear a Leafs jersey.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in the remainder of the season, but Brady Cook might have a great opportunity to
2nd and 10 at the Dolphins 45. Cook back to pass. He will.
Oh my
Another
God,
drop.
Another drop.
Isaiah Williams this time. Baltimore got the ball back. Aaron Rodgers just threw an interception, and the Ravens have the ball at the Steelers 33. The Steelers might blow that game. And the Titans have pulled away with a 28-17 lead over the Browns. What are you doing, Titans? You're not supposed to win that game. And Josh Allen just threw the touchdown pass to extend the lead over the Bengals. 3rd and 10.
What?
Adonai Mitchell wasn't even in the correct position for that catch. The Bengals are going to lose in all likelihood.
Look, there's no fan base that's been more patient than the Jets fans.
I think you understand that where the Jets are in this place, in this point in time, and what they're trying.
I wonder which game this channel will. Hi, Mom and Dad. I hope I don't disappoint you as much as the Jets. That is a hilarious sign.
Yeah.
So 4th and 10, and of course the Jets are going for it, because why not? And Brady Cook is going to get sacked by Melifonwu and Chop Robinson. We had 6 sacks.
Now, hopefully, we can just run this clock out.
And did Tua get sacked once?
Not sure.
I thought.
Yeah, he got it at least once,
but not 6 times. Good Lord, Brady Cook was left out there to die.
Yeah.
Broncos Raiders is the CBS League. Yeah, Bears versus Packers should be good. So yeah, the Bills have taken a 39-28 lead over the Bengals with 3 minutes left. Bengals. So now that Zach Wilson, we get to put in Zach Wilson. So Zach Wilson will just hand off the ball to Ollie Gordon, who gets nothing. So Zach Wilson gets to go out on the field in front of the crowd at MetLife and plays against his former team. Come on, Zach Wilson passing touchdown. Truly twist a dagger in the knife. Or truly just a dagger in the back.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 11 at the Jets 43. He's just going to pitch it to Gordon. Gordon has room. He will get the first down. Mr. Krabs says, when the Jets got that punt return touchdown, I was worried they were going to get momentum. Thankfully, they didn't. Yeah, I was a little worried there.
Well, we already know this Dolphin team is capable.
So the Jets called their first timeout of the half.
They're not quitting. We'll give them that.
So the Ravens have the ball. I guess the Ravens had turned over the ball themselves, but then the Steelers went 3 and out or something.
I see.
So the Ravens are down by 5 with just under 6 minutes to go. Man, I'm so tempted to cover one of these other games after this ends, but I'm going to need the break.
Yeah, and I need the laptop. So
1st and 10, Gordon gets -1 yards. Yeah, the Daniel Jones goes down and the Colts are getting
shame.
Yeah, that probably is going to end in the season. Mr. Krabs says it was fun seeing the Bengals crap on the Bills while it lasted. Craig says, Finn's in the playoffs for the last month. Keep on rolling.
There's so many holes left that have to be addressed here. After today, 4 more games, and then some of the big decisions that they're going to have to make. Think of what they have now stockpiled in terms of the drafts. Obviously, those will be conversations.
Wow, you got a 5-yard run from Derrick Henry.
Oh.
He's just 5 yards away from 100 rushing yards on the day. Isn't that
touchdown? Maybe he'll get a touchdown.
Ted says, what's the status on Daniel Jones? Well, last we saw him, he was angrily smashing his helmet into the turf.
They said it was an Achilles injury.
His season's probably done.
Yeah.
Jalen Wright gets a few yards, sets up 3rd and long. And it looks like Aaron Glenn just used his last timeout.
Last one, or was there one left? No, there it goes. Bye-bye.
I wonder if Glenn's going to remain as head coach after this season.
First things first, we got to see if he empties the net.
Joe Burrow just threw a 25-yard touchdown pass to T. Higgins. If they might go for the 2-point conversion, which would put them within 3. 3rd and 8. Maybe Zach Wilson will actually throw the ball here. Nope, just pitch it.
Didn't even let him throw the ball, Mike. You suck.
And Jalen Wright goes nowhere. Oh boy, the Ravens are at 4th and 5 on their own 46. And the Bengals failed the 2-point conversion, so they're still down by 5 with only 2:13 left in the game.
Mike McDaniel's just dead man walking in Miami with the way that they started, the expectations they had before the season. And we've seen so many times, Arch, where teams.
Oh, going for a field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
Well, gotta try get Riley.
It's
good. Riley Patterson apparently
right.
can make 50-plus yard field goals. So that makes it a 34-10 lead, just to be a little extra safe.
All right. Somebody with Patterson's happy.
So with the loss here, the Jets will be.
So the Jets will continue to have not made the playoffs since 2010.
Jeez.
Even the Sabres were in the playoffs before them.
That's brutal, man.
After them, I should say. Yeah, Zach Wilson revenge game with a glorious. What did that screen to Jalen Wright even count as a completion? Ted says this will be a 4-game heater for the Dolphins.
More games in a row than the Panthers have won.
Yeah, that's right. The Dolphins really are about to have gone the 4-game win streak before the Florida Panthers.
Yes.
A football team that started 1-6 and looked dead to rights.
Yep.
Versus the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champion who's made it to the finals 3 years in a row.
Yep.
Who gets a 4-game win streak for Dolphin? Just draw some stick figure of the
exactly.
Dolphin. Spelled DOLFNN. Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yes, the Jets are eliminated from playoffs. Just ends the season. If the Titans are foolish enough to beat the Browns, suddenly Tank Bowl has become a way more competitive.
Yeah.
The Saints might beat the Buccaneers, or if they lose, the Saints might end up with the first overall pick. Oh my God.
Geez.
Ashton Davis just murdered a man. Good Lord.
Oh.
Stop. They're already dead.
Yeah, I don't need to be throwing hospital balls like that.
That's smart. Who probably lost some IQ points from that hit.
Yeah.
You don't need to murder the dudes.
He had 16 targets this year with the Colts. He's already had 25 targets coming into this game and had his best game as a pro.
So, yeah, the Bills have the ball at the 2-minute warning. Unless the Bengals can force them to give the ball back, it's over. The Ravens still have the ball. They're still alive. So it's 2nd and 10 at the 40. Cook throws, and there's a deep bomb to Adonai Mitchell.
I don't need these extra points, though.
Trey was happy for that one. I mean, that's a good catch.
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs says, seeing Mason Taylor on the Jets irks me since we know who his dad and uncle are. It's 3rd and 9 at the Pittsburgh 47 for the Ravens. So 1st and 10 at the Dolphins 44. Cook throws again, and that's Mechie. That's more points.
Come on, guys.
That's a 9-yard gain. They're doing this just special for you. 9. We are at the 2-minute warning.
All right. Come on, defense.
It's already 4:04.
I know.
I'm going to have less than an hour to prepare. All I asked for was to be able to walk around outside for a few minutes and have maybe a couple of.
I can't start to recap.
Wow.
I don't know what the final score is right now.
Say Flowers has just caught a 33-yard must be a catch and run from Lamar So the Ravens are at 1st and 10 at the
how many
Pittsburgh
points does
13.
Lamar have now?
18. He is three tenths of a points less than from Dak.
And Ollie Gordon has how many points?
7.7.
And how many points does Derrick Henry have?
9.7.
Okay. All right. What about my flex? He hasn't played yet?
He hasn't played yet. That's Romeo Dobbs.
Okay, yeah.
Buccaneers have the ball with a chance to retake the lead if they should get the touchdown. The Titans are going to win. They're up 31-17.
I picked the Titans to win. I also picked the Jets to win, though. So win some, you lose some.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pros, all on them. But no getting
So
you just ate. Don't worry, we know it lives here.
the Seahawks defense ended up with 20 points, one total touchdown, 2 interceptions, fumble recovery, blocked kick, and 9 points allowed.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. And by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best.
Fun holiday scenes at Christmas.
It looks like the Buccaneers just turned over the ball either on downs or something. So 2nd and 1. So that's another first down for the Jets.
Don't be giving up a garbage touchdown here.
Yeah, the Dolphins are undefeated since firing Chris Greer.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Oh.
Another drop by a Jets tight end. No, we're not switching right away after this game is over.
No, Kyle's got to get a break. I got to do the recap, get this out. I'm done.
So, yeah.
I don't want to save it for after the hockey game. It's too much.
The Bills are going to win. They win 39-34. Another late collapse by the Bengals. That was not a receiver Trey has. But it sets up the Jets 1st and goal at the 9. Now you have to worry if one of those guys gets a touchdown.
What's he got?
He's got Adonai Mitchell and John Mechie.
Okay.
And
that's going to be
intercepted!
Yes! And he was trying to throw it to Mitchell, too. Yes!
Ethan Bonner gets the interception.
Woo! Woo! That might save my fantasy season, that interception right there. He was trying to get 6 cheap points on me.
What an interception.
Yep. Nice.
The hook and ladder, one arm, just absolutely stealing that from Adonai Mitchell.
Good stuff.
And the Saints beats the Buccaneers 24-20.
Come on.
The Saints. How do you lose to the Saints, my dudes? Oh, they are going to go.
If you want to finish that, I'll do the recap. You can finish Steelers and Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to finish Steelers Ravens. That's too good. And
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And Zach Wilson taking knees.
Zach Wilson taking the final kneel downs.
That's rough. Right
no
there.
Garbage time touchdown for the Jets. We are 6-7 and somehow still alive. Goat Slayer says, Bucks just cost me my parlay. Damn it. That is pain. So neither the Saints or the Titans wants that glorious first overall pick, huh? So now we head to the Steelers-Ravens game to find out who takes the cake in that affair. So the Dolphins win 34-10. What did the Ravens just turn over the ball? Are you kidding? Pittsburgh needs 2 more first downs and this game is over. That run goes nowhere. No gain. So to recap, the Vikings slaughtered the Commanders 31-0. Seahawks crushed the Falcons 37-9. Saints upset the Buccaneers 24-20. Bills come back and beats the Bengals 39-34. And right now the Steelers have the ball with a 27-22 lead with 2:17 left in the fourth quarter. The Ravens just called their first timeout. So it's 2nd and 9 at the Steelers 9. It's Jalen Warren will get about 2 yards, setting up 3rd and long. And the Ravens call their second timeout.
Some of you saw the Miami and Jets game. This is the touchdown that they took away. Oh, that's close.
Wow. Isaiah Likely, they're showing the touchdown pass that they took away. How is that not a touchdown?
This time had a chance to put the Ravens in front, has the ball knocked out of his hands.
They're ruling that the ball was knocked out of his hands. Good Lord, that is brutal for Baltimore. If that's how they lose. So 3rd and 7 for Rodgers and the Steelers. Rodgers back to pass. It is dropped. It's incomplete. The Steelers will have to punt, and the Ravens keep their remaining timeout. Meanwhile, the Browns have all of a sudden pulled to within 1 score of the Titans. So here's the punt. The Ravens guy catches it around his own 36 and can only get about 10 yards on the return. So we're at the 2-minute warning. Man, this is the points where I really could use to sign off and take my break, but at the same time, wow, they called charging on one of the Ravens players. It pushes them back 10 yards. And I'll stick here to cover the remainder of Steelers-Ravens since it's such a critical game in the AFC North and for the AFC wild card.
Do you like metallics?
I do a little bit.
Okay.
Metallica.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. Any toppings on original, thin, or New York style crust. All $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
So the Jaguars are going to beat the Colts 36-19.
Born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. Now, with Benzellix, I'm
So
to clear skin.
Only Benzellix targets and blocks IL-17A plus.
it's going to be a close game between Trey and Jaws.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections.
Jake, you are crushing. You are crushing Cap for Life 107-85, but he still has Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, and Christian Watson left to play.
Ask your dermatologist about Benzellix.
This holiday, Verizon got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pros. All on them. But no getting it if you're not. You just ain't. Don't worry. We know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
All right.
Papa John's and Mark.
Yeah, Mr. Krebs says, damn, the Buccaneers really lost to the Saints, who are tanking. And it gets more hilarious because the Titans just beat, or should beat, the Cleveland Browns if they don't give away the game. So it's 1st and 10 for the Ravens at their own 26. They need a touchdown. 1:56 left. 1 timeout remaining for Baltimore. Lamar's back to pass. He will throw, intended for number 20. There is a flag on the play. It's a holding penalty on the offense. It pushes them back another 10 yards.
There you see Jacksonville at 9-4. Indianapolis now reeling, plus losing its quarterback today. Buffalo at 9-4. Bounces back to beat Cincinnati. It probably ends and he talking about the Bengals making the miracle comeback in the AFC North.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So 1st and 20 for the Ravens now. They're at their own 16. Lamar back to pass. He will just check down to Hill. Just a gain of 6. It sets them up at the 22. They really do not have, they cannot afford to dink and dunk their way across the field. Lamar back to pass. He throws to Zay Flowers, who only gets about 3 yards. What are these play calls? Of course, the Steelers are going to let you get 4, 5, 6 yards at a time. They know you need a touchdown. So it's now 3rd and 11 at the 25. And it's now less than a minute left. And Lamar is going to run for it and not even get the first down. It sets up 4th and 2. And now the Ravens have to call their final timeout with 47 seconds left. This is bad play calling by John Harbaugh.
impressive again today. Jacksonville as well.
What is your strategy here?
And Miami has now won 4 straight. All the scores and stories, and as we mentioned, perhaps the biggest of all, that you'll be hearing more about Buffalo's win in the snow against Cincinnati. They got 4th and 2 coming out of this timeout.
Okay, so this is huge. This is a big-time decision because we talked through these plays, but the defense, you can end the game right here if you want to be a little bit aggressive. But to me, you cannot give up the big play. If they get the first down, so be it. Continue to play what you've done. Rally tackle for 5, 7 yards to the running back. Make them go the length of the field. They need the touchdown. They're out of timeouts. Don't get up there and allow a big play possibility by your alignment.
4th and 2.
So 4th and 2.
From the 34.
These areas right here.
4th and 2 at the 34. Lamar will look. He throws. It is caught by Isaiah Likely. It is a first down, but there are no timeouts remaining. The Ravens will have to the Ravens will spike the ball with 30 seconds left.
They got 30 seconds left, needing to go the distance. And give Pittsburgh credit there.
So the Ravens have 30 seconds left in order to get almost 60 yards and the touchdown to win the game.
It's okay if you throw it in the field, but you got to get up and clock it very quickly and have 2 chances at it.
From the 42.
Hey, you're just in time.
What do we got here? What's our situation?
Last gasp for the Ravens.
Gasp, perfect time.
Lamar throws it downfield, and Mark Andrews reaches Pittsburgh 38. The Ravens will have to spike the ball around the Pittsburgh 40. 16 seconds left.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. This is the only reason I haven't turned off the game yet.
Right. What actual time is it right now?
4:21.
Okay. Boy, do I have just enough time.
I'm going to be...
Yeah, well, you wanted to do... Well, you only got 1 or 2 more plays.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us. As soon as this game is over, we're closing up real quick until Cock can go into some lunch.
So the
dinner.
Steelers...
Steelers call a timeout.
Well,
they're killing you.
I want to go walk around more than I want to
whatever.
eat.
I'm just saying...
Honestly,
so 27-22. So the touchdown, they don't need the extra point or nothing.
Yeah, that's good because Tyler Loop already missed an extra point.
We kind of wanted the Ravens to win this game, right?
Yes, because that would mean the Ravens have a better chance of winning the division, and our victory or potential victory against the Steelers could.
Right.
But of course, that's Monday night in the cold against Pittsburgh.
Right.
The Dolphins still won more games in a row than the Panthers have.
Oh my God.
That should not be a statistic that exists. Look at who's on the sideline right now.
Come on. He can catch. All right, so they got maybe 2 plays here, depending on what they do.
Yeah, 2, maybe a 3rd play if everything goes right. Lamar back to pass. He will.
Long time. Oh, that was
a 9-yard completion.
Jeez, that took a long time.
That took almost half of the remaining time. Yeah, the play calling has been bad. That's at least the 3rd such dink and dunk play that the Ravens. They had over a minute, well over a minute at the start of this drive. And now they're at the Steelers 30.
Yeah, I mean, just throw it to the end zone.
Do not take the sack.
Oh, my God.
He took the sack.
He took the sack.
Wow.
The game is over.
The game is over.
Damn. Of all the things, they probably only rushed 3 guys, man.
Here I come to save the day. The
Sam, the
high-end
Steelers
talents
won't die.
once again bailed out the Steelers.
Jeez.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you.
See ya.
We'll see. If we don't see you on the hockey channel for the Panthers later, thanks for hanging out with us here on the football channel. If we see you in hockey, Kyle will be live as soon as we can get it all together.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you